That gave Jamaica 2 euros. If it wasn't for St. Thomas, Marant Beer.
Get BCIC Smalls, the lowest third-party insurance in Jamaica for as low as
Good evening, comrades. Good evening, Comrade Julian Robinson, Comrade Paulwell, Comrade Campbell, and all others on the platform, and all others from near and far. Time come, comrades. Let me hear everybody say time come. Time come. We hear this Prime Minister always going back to the great leader, Michael Manley, and said that Jamaica's problem started from the 70s with Michael Manley. And they love to dismiss the great comrade leader, P.J. Patterson, and the greatness, and his longevity, and his success in politics. But let me tell you, it's bad mind. It is bad mind. Them bad mind P.J. for the 14 straight years as Prime Minister. And them bad mind Michael Manley for the greatness. Michael Manley is one of the greatest leaders from not just Jamaica, but from the Caribbean and the Western Hemisphere. A very bright man. And he impacted the world. And this man have the audacity to say that the bad legacies, in Jamaican society started from the 70s. In the 70s, Edward Seaga and the labor rights, they colluded with the CIA, and their intention was to bring down the government at the time. If you go on YouTube and just Google stuff about CIA and Jamaica and the activities that took place to destabilize the government at the day, you will see that a lot of things are written and said out there. It's no secret. So don't follow this brother. We need to go out there the next general election and be brave and fearless in this election. We know who we are up against in Western St. Thomas. We know who we are up against. Luckily, this is the parish that gave Jamaica 2 euros. If it wasn't for St. Thomas, Marant Beer, Paul Boguar, in 1865, George William Garden wouldn't be a hero. So we gave them George William Garden and the great Paul Bogle. So we have it in us to be brave and fearless. Comrade Hubert Williams has shown since his councillor and when he was mayor, the commitment, the love, and the plans that he has for St. Thomas. Not just Western, he's a man who really loves St. Thomas. I can tell you that. And one of the things that is lacking in this current representative is love. And you need a leader that has love. What Mr. People, we need a leader that has love and respect people. Not a leader that you only see during election time. And when him feel like so things get hot now, you start seeing about the place. People, we need to be brave and fearless. St. Thomas is a great place. It's time to elect our own son. A brethren that was educated at Marant School, where I went. He went to case and all over. You'll hear them speak about Comrade Hubert Williams later. I won't get into that. He's a good brethren of mine, but people, remember, Time come. Remember? 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 Time come. Good night, comrades. The word is love.
Come on, clap the Rastaman better than that, man. Give him a round of applause. You see what I tell you, when in the UWI campus, he must shoot and he must fire hard. It's a bright youth from this very parish. One more time, Comrade Omar Ryan, the Rastaman. Comrades, while Comrade Ryan was speaking, my good friend joined us, former member of parliament and former minister of government, Comrade Colin Campbell joined us. So welcome him to the meeting. A member of the campaign team now. I want to give you a minute, so a long time not touch the stage politically. We have to get that little talk tonight. My friend, Comrade Kimberly from Trinityville, she there. I'm soon call up, so nobody go too far. But she there, sort out some local business. My friend, I'm look through the place, and I see my friend, Comrade Cardinal Beckford over there from over the other constituency. Big up yourself, all members of the NEC and visitors who are here. So we're moving right along. Which part am I there now? All right, okay, all right. Right here, somebody there. The next speaker I'm going to bring to you now is a former councillor candidate, and I say pleased to make welcome Comrade Leroy Pasley to the meeting. Give him a warm St. Thomas welcome. Put up your if you're in a hurry, don't get the election. And let me say, all protocols observed. It is a good feeling to be here tonight. Do you feel good? Let me hear you say power. Let me hear you say time come now. Get rid of the green man. All right, I'm feeling good tonight to be here. Let me welcome you all and thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule to be here. I am sitting and awaiting to hear the date of the general election call. Amen, somebody. And if I should tell you I am from East, no, in the Morant Bay division, and we are doing a lot of work with the expectation that whenever them ring the bell, and I heard our party leader said, and I man will blow the trumpet. Whenever the trumpet is blown, then we are ready to go to the poll and elect Comrade Mark Golding as the next Prime Minister for Jamaica. Let me hear you say power. We want to have a finance minister who will not leave Jamaica for a better position overseas. Let me hear you say power. All right, we have a man who is willing to stay with us and to fight with us. And also we have the man who allow us to use cell phone to call cell phone, the general himself, Comrade Powell. Here's a power for him. I'm tempted to say amen. Amen, somebody. You know, I'm here tonight and I'm encouraging us that in the next general election rather, I am beseeching you to make sure that every member of your families, your cousin, your granny, your grandaunt, please do everything to take them out to vote for Hubert Ryan Williams. Are you ready for change? We see them do some road in our St. Thomas. I have never seen one set of road dig up 3 times, resurface and dig up again. I have never seen so much poverty and desolation in the history of St. Thomas. And time come for change. I am going to say this to you, comrades. Let us not take their $5,000 and vote against Ryan. Let us remember that $5,000, me own a business, I'm going to tell you this, $5,000 can't buy you a week of grocery. So make sure you run them with them $5,000. Western St. Thomas, too long you are in bondage. Western St. Thomas, too long you are undergoing pressure from the enemy. And the time come when we need to light some fire under them tail and make them get out of here. We're going to chase those crazy ball heads out of town. We want them to know that we build the cabin and we plant the corn, so they are no longer welcome here. And some people have it to say, the ball head man can't get beaten. We had a meeting last night and it was made public that he tried it in Portmore before he came here. And he got a backside in over there, and so him run come a St. Thomas. Now, as Ryan would have said, we in Western St. Thomas in this time, this era, we are going to retire the current member of parliament from political life. This election, the word is love. You know me like Comrade Pasley.
Me like what the man they talking. Give me a round of applause again, man. The man they are fire. That the man they must go. Me like the energy of Comrade Parsley. It's like the meeting change now to the better part. But he come up here with a song I never plan to play it. But since he play, give him back that song there again. Comrades on the side, you don't come in at the front. Comrades on the road, try to be closer to the meeting. Comrades on the stage, you can't stand up, you know. Hey, Jim Summers, this right now. Comrades try to be closer to the meeting. Big up the comrades watching online. Comrades on the outside, come up on the road and come to the meeting. Sing my comrades, I said, come on. Give me another one. Give me a next song. Make a warm up St. Thomas the right way. And can't stop the PNP this year. Former mayor stepping up.
There are lots of signs in life. Some that you may not like.
Yes, indeed.
You could be living this minute.
Eastern St. Thomas, I made them way to the stage.
Hold up your heads, my brothers. Be conscious, my sisters. And by your work you should.
I want the comrades on the outside to come in and play field.
Never tend to little man with the anger. The one who's got the tiger. The one who sits high in the
welcome to my Russia. Next member of parliament, St. Thomas Eastern.
The one who's got the tiger.
Give me the next one, the boss.
Then you'll be.
We have to make sure we burn that fire, not true? Comrades, while we were having a little bit of joy and a little bit of fun, I know you were enjoying that. The next member of parliament and the councillor from Moran Bay, but the most important, the next member of parliament for St. Thomas Eastern made their way to the meeting. I say, pleased to make welcome Comrade Rosemary Shaw to the meeting. It's a young lady that I know from her days in the PNP YO. When I was leaving, she was coming in. But I also know as a good student leader from the University of the West Indies, a young author, a gifted businesswoman, a young dynamic PNP comrade that has a bright future. From the Trinityville division, my friend, my sister, Comrade Kimberly Thompson is also here from Trinityville. George, you're not listening. I say Councillor from Moranby and candidate for MP. Comrades, I say Comrade Kimberly Thompson again.
Comrade Chairman for this evening's proceedings. Comrade Philip Paulwell, Comrade Julian Robinson, my political auntie, Comrade Rosemary Shaw, other councillor candidates, distinguished comrades on the platform, my friend Omar Ryan, big up yourself. Comrades of Western St. Thomas, good evening. Comrades, this evening, I made a decision that I was going to come here in peace. And I come in peace, but I come with a message. I come to tell you that the time has come for Hubert Ryan Williams to deliver Western St. Thomas from evil. You know, comrades, for more than 20 years, we have had a very barbaric and draconian style of leadership with a bully who thinks that people afraid of him. This morning while we were setting up, them send out them hoodlums to come and cut down the PNP things. So tonight I am here to say to James Robertson and the Jamaica Labour Party in this constituency that we never confronted you, but it's not because we're afraid of you. We never did it because we are from St. Thomas, and when bad things happen, after we see them family members, they might get hurt. But I also want to Robertson and the Jamaica Labour Party do not provoke us, because we not going to lay down and play dead.
Let's come. Are we going there?
And it's not anything good. The man has a legacy that is characterized by evil. When you have a member of parliament who can take a reputed gangster out of the hands of a detective inspector, we cannot call that anything but evil. When you have a member of parliament who can unleash on the constituency a representative who a draw gun per people, we cannot call that anything but evil. And this evening, I also want to take the opportunity to ask the Jamaica Constabulary Force and the FLA what has happened to that scenario. We don't want a case where politicians cannot draw a gun and think that it is acceptable. When you have a situation where we live in a constituency where for more than 20 years countless mothers have had to shed tears for them boy picnic, we cannot call that anything but evil. So this evening, comrades, I am here to present to you that we have a choice. We have a councillor in the White Horses Division, the former mayor of Morant Bay, while some other people did their year, and I bring with doom and gloom. He was building roads, building bridges, reconstructing roads in the division. He was employing people while we have some other people who mash up with onion farms. So comrades, I think Comrade Hubert Williams has left a significant monument in Morant Bay when he installed a town clock. It is sending a simple message that time come. The time has come for us to rise up and step out there and secure victory for the People's National Party in Western St. Thomas. Time come for Hubert to deliver us from evil. The word is love, comrades.
Ball out! Whoa! We need help, Jesus. I need help. Shift the parliament.
You know why me don't want that the people them they text the company state that the firebrand people them segment now. One more time for Comrade Kimberly Thompson from Trinityville. Firebrand, councillor candidate. Me like how she don't mince her words and talk it as it is. Why, Comrade Kimberly, big up yourself one more time. You know, Comrade Rosemary is here. Comrade Hubert is almost here. Comrade Party Leader is almost here. Connection Boss there. Comrade Julian and everybody and all of the council candidates. Guess what? I have a surprise soon. You know why you what the surprise is? I have good PNP news for you. Tonight, for the first time, all of these meetings that we do every Sunday, courtesy of Edutech Aid Jamaica Limited, tonight we're giving away 5 tablets. Tonight we're giving away 5 tablets from trivia questions. So make sure you know your PNP knowledge. And we make sure we want to give it to mothers and fathers who have children going to school. So during the intervals, we are going to ask some questions, and anybody have the right answers. We're giving away 5 tablets here tonight that will be given away by the comrades who are here on stage. Hip hip! That's a good news, not true? All right, so with that said, I'm going over now to the former minister. I'm going to give him a minute to touch it. A member of the campaign team, former member of parliament for St. Andrew Eastern, former minister. I say pleased to make welcome St. Thomas, Comrade Colin Campbell to the meeting.
Comrade Chairman, comrades on the platform, comrades all. It's about 10 years now I haven't given a political speech, so I forget. But who we are running against in Western St. Mary does not matter. Western St. Thomas, see? Me tell you a long time in a talk. In Western St. Thomas does not matter. Tonight we can say to the career of James Robertson, dust to dust, ashes to ashes. And for us to do that and then bury him, comrades, it means you have to put in the work. Because you can't finish him if you don't put in the work. So, comrades, I want to ask you, how many of you listened to Comrade Julian Robinson, the party leader, in the budget speech last week? How many, comrades? Okay. Well, those of you who didn't listen, it means you have to go find the YouTube, find the video, and listen. Because in those two speeches, you were armed with all the message you need to fight the labor right. And you cannot set Jamaica free if you don't fight the labor right. So, comrades, we need to listen and we need to get the messages out of those two speeches that you will be able to go to every single voter in Western St. Thomas to ensure the victory of Comrade Hubert Williams whenever the elections are called. Because I'm hiding, you know. Sometimes you hear it February, March, April, May. But comrades, it don't matter. Because him only have April, May, June, July, and August leave. So any one of the 5 months he wants to call it, that's up to him. We have to be ready for April, May, June, July, August, and if he want to go to 3 more days in September, him free as well. But comrades, you be prepared to go any of those months that he's ready. And you go by being prepared. You have to complete your PNP list and know who going to vote for PNP and who not going to vote for PNP. And you have to make sure you have more PNP than labor right. That's how you win. And once you identify them, comrades, you are going to give them the argument. Same argument that Julian gave in Parliament and the leader gave in Parliament. You going to take those words out of their mouth and you are going to argue the same words. You are going to make the comrades understand that under the Jamaica Labour Party there is no future. You will not be able to buy the house even if you put up the mortgage amount to 9 million because you won't qualify for it anyway. What comrade leader did was to plot a way that you can now go and get a house by your own honesty and willingness to pay. Even if you don't have the money yet, if you are willing to pay, there is a path for you. So comrades, it's very important that you listen. Listen to our plans for education. Listen to our plans for small business. Listen to our plans for transport. Taking children to school. Because comrades, you hear him say I'm going to set up school bus by September. And him not buy a bus yet. Him not decide which route yet. Him not decide where the bus going to park at night time. Comrades, we cannot be fooled by JLP. They have been in office for 9 years. And they have done absolutely nothing. So comrades, my only thing tonight is to tell you, do your work, carry the message, and we will be able to say to James Robertson's career, dust to dust, ashes to ashes.
Yes, indeed. Campaign director.
Welcome to Ocean Spray's Anti-Club, the club where we're anti everything that doesn't add up.
Yes, indeed. Campaign director, Comrade Colin Campbell is here. Me here say, Comrade Hubert reach. Yes, the candidate reach and the next member of Parliament for Western St. Thomas is here. So, while Comrade Hubert is making his way to the stage, who me I go now? I'm going now to my good friend. When the music man ready? Where Hubert there? Oh, he making a way. Comrade.
Well, then you gotta sing this one for you and your people.
The council for the White Horses Division.
See, I'm say, oh, God bless
the
no
next
one
member
person,
of
right?
Parliament for St. Thomas.
Praise it, you know.
Comrade Hubert.
Tell you, Sunday marathon, man. Can't take your music, people. Don't know it go down. Big up BOJ TV live. You see me, I say, when you don't see contact number if you don't want to go and book them for need and so forth, don't it? But that girl will come on a while ago, mighty God, she bring the fire, man. I like her. I like her.
Come on, Hubert, come right to Basasa. Because your fashion boss, people don't see the outfit. That's a victory outfit. The former mayor, the next member of parliament. What a suit, man. Fashion designer that the man they deserve an extra bonus pan that, sir. What a suit, that's a victory suit. But comrades, I'm moving right along. Me not want district, what the district name? Easington. Me not Landui division. I say make welcome none other than the son of the soil, your very own regional chairman, Comrade Mar, to the meeting.
Thank you very much. Comrades of Western St. Thomas, let me hear you. Hey, hold on, man. Watch me now. There's no doubt, there's no doubt that the labor at them, they're all about that spy out. If you can't sound like false news tomorrow, so watch me now. You see, when me say comrades, make me hear, labor at must feel the vibration. Comrades, make me hear you. Long time. Yeah, man. All protocols observed. Big up and I say, really, I don't know the thing said. By July the 30th, 31st, you're the MP. Don't worry yourself. James Robertson can't stay here. So, comrades, I want to tell you something. As the regional chair, I have one responsibility. When I talk to the party leader, I have one responsibility to deliver 7 constituency in the winning column for the People's National Party. And when I talk to Comrade Woodbine in Western St. Mary, them say they're ready. And when I talk to Central St. Mary, them ready long time. Southeast St. Mary with Comrade Brown, say them ready long time. And when I talk about East and West Portland, the two vast, them soon broke up. We just give them some more time. But what I know, see look at Gemstone. She's right here with us, Comrade Shaw. Eastern St. Thomas. She win long time. She doesn't put something. But hold on, all of those presentations were made, and tonight is a special night. There is a man in Western St. Thomas for 23 years who has done nothing. And comrades, listen me carefully. There is no one can come in Western St. Thomas and represent us and the worse than James Robertson. And me have something special against James Robertson. He must leave Western St. Thomas.
Embarrassing.
I'm telling you. And we, tonight, on this stage, I pledge, I will do anything to ensure that James Robertson leave Western St. Thomas. Stand up a little bit, Willie. Stand up a little bit. This is the man who will deliver us from evil. Thine kingdom come, to God be the glory. St. Thomas West, vote PNP. Long time.
would that brother they do so, man? My God.
And the former councillor, my good friend, Comrade Edwin Marr, big up yourself again.
No, sir.
The region, I make sure the victory is there.
Of course, never hear they label Smaddy evil as a MP. I will him do so.
So,
mighty
but today
God.
I have 5 tablets I give it
Like and share up the life, people. Like and share up the life.
I'm going to make sure so we give you the first tablet. No kind of joke business with the pan.
It's not serious.
So which question am I going to ask now? Comrade Hubert, you ready, sir? I'm going to make you give you one tablet first. You know? First question. And the first person with the right answer, make sure somebody will have a kid too, because we want to make sure say the tablets are specially made for children. It no matter. All right. No wrong with that. No wrong with that. Democracy rule. The question. Silence to hear the question. Hold on there. Judge, I want to determine who first or second put up their hand or run, come or whatever. All right, you come here, sir. The first question, question number 1. In what year did Comrade Hubert Williams become the mayor? Judge, give me the person. What year did Hubert become mayor? See a lady over here, sir. What she said? She a lady here, Judge. She first? All right. Was she right? What your name? No, come up, come collect you something properly. And come take picture. Me understand you. That man there, the judge. Talk to the man there.
You said? You want to set up?
What's her name and which area she come from? Make sure you're properly dressed and not tired, yes. Come here, tell me your name and where you come from.
Seafort.
Seafort Division, what's your name?
Nicole Morrison.
All right, Comrade Mayor, please present her. I may vote for? So she's the first winner of the tablet. We have 4 more to give away tonight. The first one. Think we are joking down here tonight. I have 4 more questions, so we're moving on. What would they know? Comrades, I move now to a lady who is a firebrand lady in this parish. A lady who is not afraid to mince her words. Recently, she was elected the councillor for the Moran Bay Division. But very, very soon, she will be the next member of parliament for St. Thomas Eastern.
Well, if you want an MP who cares about constituency, well then, let me introduce you to ROSE. Well, if you want a member of parliament, well, you have to put in the work and not pretend. My friend, then Rose.
Comrade Chairman of this evening's proceedings, comrades on the platform, I see here. Soon come to that. Soon come to that. Comrade, next Minister of Finance, Julian J. Robert Robinson. You may make mistake with your name. Comrade Philip Fianne Paulwell, a St. Thomas man. Born.
St. Thomas, pleased to make welcome Jamaica's next Prime Minister.
The Viking of Soca, new time has come, new direction. Mark holding, good vibes that he's holding. Yeah, check it. Clear the way when the big ones roll. Hey!
A man with clean hands and heart.
Holding. Yeah. Mark holding ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Yeah, we're ready. The people them ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready.
What I
love. Whoa! Look at the people raising up. The whole Jamaica waking up. Get ready for going bold. In the man with passion and a purpose. From peace and strength to go. A man holding them straight.
The love is real, people. The love is real.
Yo, the entire Jamaica know. Holding on the best and it's true. When Golden step on the road, the people are releasing love. Whoa! So let me see your hands up so. Every Jamaican put your hands up so. Tell them that we know on your hands up. Go Golden, you're ready for
Western St. Thomas.
Hey!
Welcome, our leader.
Tell them going golden, going golden, going golden, going golden, we going with golden, going golden, going golden, we ready for the run and we moving with golden, going golden, going golden, the one more golden, we got golden, going with golden, going golden, going, hey! Golden, 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 golden.
Pandemonium too close and scared. Watch that.
Golden, golden.
People in love with boss, yeah, man.
Everybody say the name.
Welcome, Comrade Leader, and I now turn over back again to Comrade Rosemary Shaw, who was making her presentation. So please make welcome the next Member of Parliament, St. Thomas Eastern.
Much, Comrade Chairman of this evening's proceedings. Comrade, next, Minister of Finance, I have to give you your title, sir. Comrade Julian Robinson. Comrade Philip Fianne Paulwell, a St. Thomas man, born, grew, raised here. Comrade Leader, the time come, boss. The next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden. We have here our next Member of Parliament for Western St. Thomas, Comrade Hubert Ryan Williams.
And a brother did it in an argument with Warmington, you know.
I see a young comrade here.
Man, afraid of Warmington, you know.
That you're from the Yalas Division. Coming over here, I see this veteran, a music man, a promoter, a teacher, a banker, is everything, the caretaker for the Seafood Division, Mr. Green. In the back here, a member of my team, Comrade Cardinal Beckford, Comrade Cardi, Comrade Alton, a member of the Western St. Thomas Executive. And I see here young Mr. Ryan. Comrade Colin, the man say a long time him not talk on a political platform. So you know what? History going to be creating tonight. Because when Colin talk on this platform, you know say Ryan a go win. My lady over here, looking so gracious. We went to Morantby High School together, and I suspect it is Comrade Michelle Buchanan. Comrades of Western St. Thomas, I see some faces. I remember the days in the year 2007 when we pound the ground in Western St. Thomas. And Comrade Leader, I want to let you know tonight that the bogus ID thing is not just now. When we walked the highways and the byways of this constituency in 2007, we discovered a number of those bogus ID. We even went as far as taking some of those IDs to our then representative on the Electoral Advisory Committee at that time, Comrade Donald Buchanan. May God rest his soul. Danville Walker, a man them called Scrappy. He was the director of elections then. And lo and behold, he downplayed everything. And I don't know what went wrong. But suddenly, I saw the man named Scrappy turn up in central Manchester as the Jamaica Labour Party candidate. Now, comrades, you see what was going on? So guess what? The bogus ID them surface again. The bogus IDs surfaced in the Morant Bay by-elections. Comrades, it's a good thing we have some indoor agents. We have some indoor, outdoor and runners who are warriors. Them couldn't pass. We had a little difficulty in PD 98, Summit Road and Tom Lane. Yes, some of them passed through because we had a problem in that PD. But anyway, we go and control that. Tonight is not about me. Tonight is about your candidate for Western St. Thomas. Comrade Ryan, have no fear. We know the ground. We know the gullies. We know the corners. We know everything, the crevices and the corners. And once you do your house to house, talk to your people. We have a number of comrades in Western St. Thomas not coming out to vote. You see, once you can control that, you don't have a problem. Talk to your people. Keep close to them. We have some good workers in Western St. Thomas. And I'm not going to call nobody name tonight. Because when you call their name, you give them too much props. So I will say, the little man that Fitz Jackson run away from Portmore. The boy a go on like say, he never lose election yet. He lose a Portmore. So when him a lick him chest that I have a seat that I cannot lose. I want you to mash down that lie. Each of you here tonight must take at least five persons to the polling station. Because tell them, you know, there are more PNP in this country. And I don't care who wants to say PNP go on like them control the country. Yes, this is PNP country. But you have some lazy PNP. And you have some bad mind PNP too. Who sit down at them yard and from Tony Hilton days, they don't get the zinc, they don't get the board, they don't get the cement. I want to know cut off.
Embarrassing. We need some milk.
4 years in the wilderness, comrades. It's too long. You're not tired of the separation. You're not tired of the problems. You're not tired of the violence. You're not tired of the bullyism. Get your act together. Because I want, when I am walking up Duke Street, I have Western St. Thomas beside me to make our leader, Mark Jefferson Golden, the Prime Minister of Jamaica.
Let's go.
Comrades, many difficulties in St. Thomas. At the St. Thomas Parish Council, we are being sabotaged in the worst way. From December, and I want you to listen, because you're going to talk, say, especially White Horse's division, Boy, Ryan now go on with nothing because no money now spend. Yes, I true, no money now spend. Because from December, we get a little tip for Christmas work. And comrades, I tell you the truth. If I was not sitting in that council, there's no way they could have told me that because I wouldn't believe them. But I am there now and I witness it. January we not get no money. February we not get no money. And now it's March. And Ryan raised hell the other day. And the mayor spent a little funding to open my drain mouth that he complained about. And a certain amount of funds was allocated from the mayor's fund dealing with that situation. It's not Ryan dealing with it, you know. It's under the mayor's purview. And I see a little dirty video going around assassinating the character of the candidate for Western St. Thomas. Talking about how much money you get and thief the money and all of that. Comrades, when you see people resort to that situation, you know that it is desperation. So when you see the video, scroll past it. It is mischief. It is character assassination. And it is a shame and a disgrace. So the chairman just draw my coattail. I don't want to keep on too long. But comrades, I am calling upon you, our workers, our warriors, the indoor agents, the outdoor agents, the runners, and the cluster managers. Take charge. Take charge of your PD. So when the trumpet sound and when such man call the election, all we can hear, Western St. Thomas is in the winning column of the People's National Party. Thank you and God bless.
Comrades, one more time for Comrade Rosemary Shaw, the next Member of Parliament and the Councillor. So comrades, we have 5 tablets. Comrade Leader, we're giving away 5 tablets tonight, courtesy of our friends. So we are going over the second question now. Maria, one of the judge. Where's the next judge? The first person that come up or show your hands, and the first person. Second question, very easy, right? I get harder as you go along. How old is the People's National Party? How old is the People's National Party? Come on, who was the first? Who is the first person? Raise your hand. Quickly, come on, identify. The lady and the man here, and the white shirt man and 2 of them. Ask the 2 of them. Huh? Huh? Yeah, check. All right, that man, they have the question already. Come up, sir. That man, they win it already. Him get it right. We have 3 more. Don't worry yourself. Step up, sir. Step up to the comrade. Comrade George. EduTech, here Jamaica. And I want to invite the representative, Comrade George, to give the presentation to the young man who won it. We have 3 more tablets to give away tonight, so don't worry about it. George is representing EduTech Jamaica Limited, and he will present you. Where your name, sir? Which area?
Landowe Division, Basabonde.
Go again? Oh, how old is the PNP? Give the answer, sir. Give the answer.
78.
What you say? Him wrong? Peter again, who is the first person? All right, you in the red shirt. What you say?
1938 till now. 87 years. 85.
She right, Polak? All right, come. A long time you down there, no? You know, it's a good thing, Polak, so we make sure we get it. What she said? have a discrepancy. It is 86 we are. September this year we're going to be 87. So where Hubert and Comrade leader there, how we are going to work it out? Come on, give her. We'll give her. All right, we'll give her same way. Come, Comrade. You're too miserable, you know. What's your name?
Over to the world.
Hand over the tablet to her. Take the picture, quickly. 5 tablets we're giving away to the constituents here tonight, and we have 3 more. So we're moving right along, and we're giving away the tablets. So it is none other time than the connection boss, the technology man. Pleased to make welcome, Comrade Philip Paulwell.
Comrade Chairman, I greet you. I greet our party leader. Welcome to St. Thomas again, party leader. Julian, and of course, the next member of parliament for Western St. Thomas, Comrade Ryan, and the next member of parliament for Eastern St. Thomas, Comrade Rose. Comrades all on the platform, comrades in the audience. Good evening, comrades. Good evening, comrades. This is my second night in a row that I'm here in the parish of St. Thomas. Last night we were way over in Barken Lodge, where Comrade Rose spent the entire day along with Fitz Jackson and Fenton Ferguson and myself, and we had a wonderful time, and we know that Eastern St. Thomas is safe. Tonight we are here to give similar support to our brother and friend, Comrade Hubert Williams. And party leader, there are some people in the West who are boasting about the performance that is expected of the West. And I was there recently and I was impressed. But the comrades in the East say that the next victory of the People's National Party will start in the East right here in St. Thomas. Not true, comrades? Not true, comrades? Happy birthday to Comrade Rose Shaw. By the way, I want to big up my driver. It's his birthday today, Nigel. And instead of being at home with his wife, him come with his boss. Big up yourself, Nigel. Comrades, I was in Parliament. I have to sit through everybody. But I know who came away in this budget debate as a winner. In fact, we placed number 1 with the party leader. Big up the party leader for his performance in Parliament. And Julian came in a close second. And comrades, one of the big issues that we dealt with was the problem of cost of living. The fact that many of you, despite this notion about prosperity, you are far worse off today than you were when we came out of power in 2016. And one of the reasons for that is energy, the high cost of electricity. And I'm so happy that our party leader and Julian set out what the next PNP administration is going to do. We have done it before and we'll do it again. When we left office in 2016, the price of electricity was between 23 and 26 US cents per kilowatt hour. Today, under the JLP government, the price of electricity has gone up to over 40 US cents per kilowatt hour. And they are talking about prosperity. People are suffering. The businesses are suffering. The reason why the economy isn't growing is because also the price of electricity. Because the higher the price of electricity, the more expensive the goods that you buy, the services that you get will be and have been. And we have set out, very simple, in clear terms, what we are going to do. The first thing is that whenever you pay your electricity bill, almost 20% of it is not because of you use it, but because other people use it, many of them can't afford to pay for it, and that cost is passed on to you. We have a solution, because we believe that electricity in this day and age is a right. There's no way a picnic can go to school and do well if he doesn't have electricity to do his homework and other things when he gets home. And we are going to, therefore, in those communities where people cannot afford electricity, we are going to use a fuel source that God has given us. Our government brought in to not only Jamaica but the Caribbean, we brought in the use of wind energy, we brought in the use of solar energy, we use hydropower. We are going to focus on the sun, because thank God the technology has improved over time, so that solar is now going to be able to provide electricity in our poor communities. And we are going to be using another technology with that, batteries, because the problem with renewables before now was that after the sun go down or when the wind stop blow, you don't have the electricity. But with the improvement in the technology of storage, of battery, you can now use the sun to provide electricity almost 24 hours in the day. We are terming our policy power to the people. We are going to make sure that you have the power now. So apart from what we're going to be doing in those inner city communities, we are going to empowering you to generate your own electricity. I love when I go around the place and I see these roofs. Nothing on the roofs. We want to put solar panels on the roof. We want to enable you to generate your own electricity. And then we want to make sure that when you have enough, you can sell electricity back to the grid. So instead of JPS charging you, you can charge JPS for the energy that you supply. That's what we mean by power to the people. Say it for me. Power for the people. Comrades, when Sister P was Prime Minister, I spent and reminding us last night, she had wanted, after the election in 2016, to make St. Thomas the first parish with 100% electrification under our rural electrification project. And we had created an agency to deliver that. And under this government, that agency has flopped. We are going to restore rural electrification. We are going to make sure that we are able to, in every nook and cranny of Jamaica, provide electricity for people. Electricity is a right and not a privilege. So comrades, as we look forward to a new PNP administration with a Prime Minister in Mark Jefferson Golden, we are looking forward to greater progress. We are looking forward to greater growth in our economy. We are looking forward to giving you, in terms of energy, the power that you deserve. Comrades, good to be here. I am enjoying the feel in St. Thomas, and we are looking forward to that day when it will be Western St. Thomas, when it will be Eastern St. Thomas, and when the People's National Party will be returned to power again.
You heard it from the connection boss, Comrade Philip Paulin, and I asked him not to move. Quiz time again. Who's ready for the next quiz? Who's ready for the next quiz? So it's a simple question. I want to help me. Come the judge, come up the man, step up the man. Also again, I want to big up EduTech Aid Jamaica for giving away the 5 tablets here tonight. And it's fitting that the connection boss, the man that make telephone and all of these tablets, is in Jamaica. And I'm asking him to make the next presentation. Easy question. Who was the first president of the People's National Party? That man here. Come, George, identify the winner and bring it up. That lady there, bring her up, bring her up. Run, come to the stage, run, come to the stage. We asked the question, first president of the People's National Party, and it is, who's that? Comrade Norman Washington Manley. So we say congratulations. national hero, and the first president of the People's National Party. Your name, which area? Name and area.
The name of area I live? Marisha Prendergast. Trinity.
Comrade Kimberly, when I hear Comrade that. Thank you. Comrades, we're moving right along. From the connection boss, one more of the comrades with clean hands and heart, a humble servant of the people. Last week he's made his presentation masterful. None other than Comrade Julian Robinson, the spokesman on finance.
My father Banya, my father Banya, my grandmother Banya, my grandmother Banya, I Banya.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Mario Mitchell, our party leader and next Prime Minister, Comrade Mark Jefferson Golden, Comrade Philip Paulwell, next Minister of Energy, the two members of Parliament to be from St. Thomas, Willie in the West and Rose in the East, the Comrade Councillors, the caretakers, the workers, the warriors of Western St. Thomas, the word is love. Comrade Mario, I have a question for the comrades, and whoever get the answer will get a tablet. So I want the first person who are going to test you, because I want to see if you listen to what me say and what the comrade leader said. Who can tell me the 5 E's? The 5 E's of growing the economy. Me talk about it, comrade leader talk about it. May I give you one? Comrade Philip talk about energy already. So that's a 1. All right, hold on. When we're done talk, we're going to do the test again. Comrades, before I go into that, all of us here have a mission and a responsibility. To get Comrade Willie elected as your member of parliament, we have to ensure that we do the enumeration. The next list which comes out on May 31st, who can tell me the cutoff date? March 31st. So we have tomorrow Monday. You have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the office opening on Saturday. And then you have the following Monday. So we basically have 7 days to add people to the next voters list. So when you leave here, I want you to go home. And I want you to ask, no, do it now. Is everybody in your house who is PNP enumerated? Is everybody in your lane or your community who is PNP enumerated? Is everybody in your workplace that you know who is PNP enumerated? If you can't answer that, you have 7 days to get them on the voters list. Because that's how you win. You can only win if you have more PNP on the list than labor rights. And then we organize ourselves to bring out the votes. So we have 7 days to do the enumeration. I want to share a little bit about what I spoke about and what the leader spoke about last week. Comrade Philip spoke about energy. The next E is education. We're committed to reform in education, putting investment in basic and primary school education so that your children can leave primary school literate, numerate, and can do maths. We're committed to easing the burden that you face sending your children to school. So we're committing that every child who is in need will get 1 hot meal a day. We're committed to dealing with the transport crisis that many parents face, particularly in rural Jamaica. So our party leader has a program that he'll give you a voucher so that you can send your child to school and it will ease the burden. But we're going further. If you go to tertiary education, and you have to take out a student loan, we're going to extend the moratorium by 6 months so you get a little more time to pay off the loan because you might not get the job you need. And we're going to go further. We're going to link your repayment to your income, the amount of money you're making. So if you can only pay $20,000 a month, even though the loan says 30, we'll allow you to go in and renegotiate that, and you won't be classified as delinquent. We're doing that so that we can ensure every Jamaican child gets a proper education. Because education is the only legitimate way out of poverty for the majority of the Jamaican people. So that's the second E. The third E is efficiency. We're going to make government work better. Government can't spend the money in its capital budget because there's too much bureaucracy, or procurement processes are antiquated. We spend too much time assessing projects and we can't push them through. Our leader going to spearhead that himself so that we can make government more efficient. We're putting in plans for small, medium-sized enterprises. We're going to waive corporate income tax for the first 3 years so that them can go out there and build them business and don't have to worry about paying income tax. We're going to reshape how DBJ operates so you don't have to put money up front when you want to borrow money. Because if you did have the money up front, you wouldn't need a loan. So we're going to make government work better, more efficiently, and more effective for you. That's the third E. The fourth E is what we call the emerging economies, or cultural and creative industries, or singers, or dancers, or athletes, all those persons who have made Jamaica proud, made Jamaica punch way above its weight. We're going to set up a fund, $1 billion, so we can support whether you're a painter, potter, an artist, a singer. We will provide you with the support so you can build your business and make it grow. And then the fifth E is ethics. We can run a country where from the top, man a chop, man a scam, it can't run so. We need ethical leadership. You need a leader with clean hands and a pure heart, and you have that in Comrade Mark Golding. And ethics will become not just what we talk, but part and parcel of how Comrade Golding leads and how all of us will lead. And he is going to reintroduce a program where values and attitudes are at the heart and soul of everything we're doing. So those are the 5 E's, comrades. I want to remember it. So when you go out there and canvass, you have an argument for give the people them. PNP have plans. We have ideas of how we're going to make Jamaica a better place, not just for some people, but for every single Jamaican. So you have a task to go out there. Do the organizational work. Make sure you finish your canvas. Make sure you have your PNP list. Make sure you do enumeration. In this constituency, in East St. Thomas, in every single constituency. So whenever the man called the election, we know who will be leading this country. Comrade Mark Jefferson Golding will be the Prime Minister. I will be walking up Duke Street. Rose will be beside me. Philip will be beside me. Willie will be beside me as we lead Jamaica forward, upwards and onwards. One love, comrades.
Enough respect. Finance spokesman, Comrade Julian Robinson. Comrades of St. Thomas Western are not wasting any time. I want to big up all of the hundreds and the thousands of comrades watching online. But I bring to you now, a son of the soil, the councillor for the White Horses Division, the next member of parliament for this noble constituency, a businessman, the biggest bomby man in the entire world. I say make welcome. Oh, boy, what a fever pitch. Good church lady, could you please step up? Please to make welcome the comrade from the executive and the campaign team as she will welcome the candidate.
Comrades!
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Leader Mark Jefferson Golding, Comrades Julian Robinson, Philip Paulwell, Colin Campbell, my counselor, Mr. Hubert Ryan Williams, comrade counselors, comrade candidates, distinguished members on the platform, comrade workers, comrade warriors, comrade stalwarts of the noble People's National Party. Good evening. I have a task this evening, the pleasure, the responsibility to introduce to you a vibrant, tenacious, accountable, dependable, altruistic candidate for Western St. Thomas who is declared to be the next member of parliament for Western St. Thomas after the next general election. It was truly a blessed day when he was born right here in this parish, in Princess Margaret Hospital. His formative education began at the White Horses Basic School, the White Horses Primary, and the Yallahs Primary School. And then he went to the Morant Bay High School. His education continued at Elim Agricultural School, the College of Agriculture, Science and Education in Portland, and he later obtained a bachelor's degree in finance from Nova Scotia University and also master's in business administration, as well as a master's supply chain management from ENEB European Business School in Barcelona. A bright boy we have, brilliant boy and a pian boy we are sent up. His passion for the path he has chosen in life started when he was a young boy, when he began selling bag juice. Before we sell a bag juice every now and then to make extra money. And he sold bag juice at home to generate extra income for himself and his older brother. The experiences this gentleman has are no different from yours and mine. His formative years saw him going to the seaside with his grandmother, who was a fish vendor and a farmer. And he also reared goats. He attended church, a church boy too. He attended church regularly with his father, who was a pastor. His passion for politics began as a small boy. He was about 8 years old when his grandmother carried him down to the foot of the hill in Botany Bay to see the great Michael Manley. That time him come and he talked to the people. He hugged the little babies as he always did, because he hugged me one time too. He fell in love with the People's National Party at that young age. He migrated to the United States, where he tried his hands at many things: construction, carpentry, and he also owned businesses in distribution. Our MP Kenneth is not a thinky man, big man. His distribution company evolved to serving as much as areas in Grenada, Dominica Republic, and St. Lucia. When he returned to Jamaica, he established an export business, which later grew into an agro-processing plant, where he currently employs more than 100 people in the parish. In 2012, he successfully contested and won the White Horses Division as councillor. And he has been an ardent and respected representative. As mayor, he brought real respect to the office of the mayor by cleaning up the township of Morant Bay, covering areas of the market, installing a town clock, and modernizing the Rudolph Elder Park. And that is just to name a few. He is a deputy shadow spokesman on agriculture, a proven performer, a fearless man, a St. Thomas homeboy, a father, a lover of people, a real contributor to the development of St. Thomas, a champion for change, and an impartial man. Comrades, friends, voters of Western St. Thomas, please join me in welcoming the big man, Member of Parliament, the next Member of Parliament for Western St. Thomas, Councillor Ryan Williams.
We're going to sing this one for you and your people of the world. Seeing, I'm going to say, oh, God bless no one cursing Ryan. Make them know that. Seeing, praise it, you know. Mighty Father, Lord, I love you, Lord, for your mercy never failing. All his days, he's been held in your hands. From the moment Ryan wake up until he lay his head, oh, Ryan will sing of the goodness of God.
Because you don't know now, the energy boss there, you know. And my thing can't daddy, you know. So you know we have to put some energy in the thing. Booba. Now we start the thing, man. Mario, big up yourself, man. Love how you cheer the program. All the programs right around the country. My party leader, remember me tell you, about 2 years ago, when I watch all them fool poll, but don't tell us you're the next Prime Minister of Jamaica, I'm not me tell you something. Believe what me say, man. I saw it all go, man. You understand? So we don't know that. Comrade Paul, you don't know, say, I am the boss of the parish, parish manager, never let you out. But remember you're born here, so you don't know your place. Big up yourself. Comrade Julian. Why? When I sit down and watch your presentation, it really shows class. Trust me. I like a bull to run with some amateur. I say I deal with them. Big up yourself. PNP, love that. And of course, the birthday girl, you don't know, and the whole parish are locked down, because she are locked down over east, I mean, I locked down over west, So don't know, swear PNP for St. Thomas. Councillor Smith, me see you. You know the thing no normal, Comrade Campbell, love the support. Trees, me see you, big up yourself. Rasta, man. Comrade Kip, may I tell you, you give them a good run up in that Trinityville. You were coming from 500 down, and I only a few digits let we down. But you don't know, I'm not going to win it for you, man, so don't worry yourself about it. You don't know you're the general, you know. Shake me on, man. I love see you up on the stage. What an introduction, my comrade. I love it. Yeah, man. You really do justice to me. Because remember, I don't need nobody to tell me something great, They're like Mommy Ali, I know something great, So I love the job. Comrade Beckford. Yeah, man. I'm a 2 councillor candidate. Comrade Green, I love how you hold long seafood. Comrade Reed, I love how you hold Yanis. Winning, we say. But before we start, to the people of the White Horses Division, I must say thanks to you, because it's because of you why I'm here tonight. White Horses Division recognize that they have a true champion, and they have invest in a true champion, and because of that, Western St. Thomas will be a champion.
have a team where me have to big up. Me can't come on the stage and not bring up Comrade Scott because he's the hardest political worker I've ever knew. Big up yourself. Comrade Mushian, Comrade Morris, uno big up on yourself. Tonic, you know me all of you out, you know. Can't afford tonic, you know. Always there beside me, you know. Lion soldier. So you really can't win the thing without the team, you know. No, may I tell you, the team is very important. So comrades, Western St. Thomas comrades, thank you for accepting me. Because when Wally Panema call, all when me say, you know it, uno say, a Ryan we want, big up on yourself. Well, on man. Camera lady, I tell me something, I have to stay here, you know. Well, watch it. When Michael Jackson I work, you know, camera off work with him, you know. So please work the camera with me. You know what I say now? Listen now. We're going to start the way here. It is so sad that when I decide to run for member of parliament for Western St. Thomas, I mean I said this first, you know, come on and get this out of the way. The question, we never worry about citizenship, man. We love Jamaica too much. So that wasn't nothing. But this was it now. Listen to this now. When we decide for run, the biggest question is not about if me could have been James, you know. Was about if me not afraid James kill me. No, that's the type of member parliament we have, you know. But let me tell you something. Why don't you think it's political correct or not? Sister P teach for one thing. He teach we say, we not for free and no boy, no girl, nowhere.
10 million lashes, but I no cry. 10 years burial, but I no die. Take what's rightfully mine. Take what's rightfully mine. But at the side, you don't know me, you for cuckoo. I said this head bigger than your duku. Stop on academy, we like to shoot too. One bullet, I say Kale, it go make you poo-poo.
So, we will never be afraid of no one. It is so sad that today we have put up a flag then. And the MP think it's so good or whatever to come and send out his councillors to put out their green flag as well. But let me tell you something. We never go fight them then we're there now. Because you know what? When in the uptown, we there at St. Thomas. We can't kill people at St. Thomas. Because we brother, we uncle, we mother, we father, we classmate, we neighbor. Let me tell you something. Everybody at St. Thomas, I'm a family. I'm here for big up all of my family. And all I know need for respect family.
Cold-blooded murderer. Tell me where uno require. A good argument that. Good argument that to blow some skirt. Yo, this man here play too much music. Me step in front of the computer one little bit and I tell you right now, me can't see copyright strike them.
So when you see me put on a flyer, and when you hear me say, I will deliver St. Thomas from evil. You know the evil when me attack. All of we know it. Who come from town, maybe don't know about it. We know the culture that exists here. We know say, from this MP come here, no industry, no sector has improved. None of them get bigger. The only sector will get bigger since this MP there at the funeral home them.
Murderer! Mighty God. I saw you still down at St. Thomas. People that hear this. But I first me ever say a man I get charged them way on a political scene. What kind of man this? No,
so let me tell you something. Because tonight I want to lay out a plan. Me about 25 minutes to lay out a plan. But sometimes you have to talk to your people. Make them understand why in your belly bottom. Make them understand that you choose freedom over fear. And no guy, no boy can't make you afraid of them. Well, let me ask a question. Well, on man. When I say me love tie up me ear. Love tie up my head. And all I want to say a fashion statement. But let me tell you something. Me a one politician will always boast and brag about my revivalism. I'm not afraid to talk about it anywhere me want to go. So let me tell you something. I am fearless because David said, when I'm in fear, I trust God. So I will never be afraid.
No, me definitely agree with that. Me not live my life in no fear, brother. God me say, from me say, God, me can't live in a fear. No time. Sassy.
So my comrades, let me say something to you. We must rebuild St. Thomas. We must rebuild Western St. Thomas. And there's a way to do it. Because the present situation can't continue. We cannot limit our vision based on our present situation. So let me say something to you now. When I become member of parliament, what our local economy going to look like? First thing we're going to start off with is to ensure that our people have running water, potable water. And let me say this. St. Thomas sit on the biggest body of fresh water in Jamaica. But 80% of St. Thomas don't have consistent water in their pipeline. If Damien was here, he will ask what can go so. No, me understand why, you know. Because fool will be thirsty in the presence of water. Let me tell you something. Look on a community like Danvers Pen. I like to use examples, you know. Danvers Pen have 3 rivers around in a Danvers Pen. And the same time the people have no water in their pipe. What can go so? So let me tell you something. When me turn member of parliament, you know, anybody bold enough to left them pipe hand and go ahead, you know, when you come back, the horse flood out. Because remember, I am the performance boss. I know how to get things done. And I will solve the water problem here in Western St. Thomas once and for all.
Come it's a special dedication to all farmer, whether you live a sentence or in a Nova. Cause this is Mr. Cat the beer back rider. The style when me go get them a go run Jamaica. And in a London and me say in America. And in a Canada.
The next big thing for us is agriculture and agriculture processing, or they call it agro-processing. And that's my baby. Let me tell you something. How are we going to fix agriculture in this parish called St. Thomas? The first thing we have to do is look to the hills. Those coffee farmers who's getting only $10,000 coffee underneath this wicked Jamaica Labour Party government. And they have a lazy MP who's not saying nothing about it. We're going to fix that. When PNP leave office in 2016, coffee price was ranging between 14,000 and 16,000. Well, let's adjust that now for inflation, based on inflation. It will be about 22,000. Underneath my watch, no coffee farmer will receive less than $22,000 a box for coffee.
Coffee expensive, you know?
No. When we fix the coffee situation up in a Cedar Valley, you know, and Cedar Valley start to go, you know, we'll come down to the flat, down in the yellow sand land we built, up in the Moran plain, and we're going to fix the onion business. Because let me tell you something, St. Thomas is a natural habitat for onions. But you know the biggest enemy for onions? The biggest enemy is our member of parliament. Out of the 8 companies that import onion, the most onion in Jamaica, 5 of those entities belong to the member of parliament. If you don't believe me and you want to come and get a quote, tell him to sue me.
What can go so? What can go so?
Silence!
So when we hear Jesus, I talk about the politician and we get the permit for bringing the agriculture produce. Him one of them. I'm going to call him out tonight. Well on. I'm going to show you how wicked. When he get the permit them, he see about the permit them. Sometimes he have 4 or 5 permit. Can member say no. Me go to all of the agriculture school them in the land, you know. So my friend them are working. You know. Cause if you work in agriculture, you must go either heal him or college agriculture or not Calva. The whole of them are my friend. Listen now. Him see about the whole of the permit them. It's when the local honey come in, he bring him out 4 container one time. There's a law in economics that we call supply and demand. We're not going to go into the classroom tonight. But if you flood the market and create a glut, price going to go down. And that's exactly what him do. Why him do it? Because him have the largest cold storage facility in Jamaica, prestige storage. So when him bring in all the onion and the price go down, farmers can't sell the onion. There is a crisis in the parish. He send out trucks. He not coming up. I'm behind the scene. He send out trucks and buy the people them onion for $40 a pound.
Mighty God.
He take them back to him storage facility. Him store them 3 weeks or 4 weeks later. He let them out on the market. The onion they start sell for $300 a pound.
Ball out!
A real culture capitalist. So the situation what we have, the same man what the people them vote for to represent them, and the same man has stabbed them in them back. In commit treason. The people of St. Thomas need to deport him and send him out of the parish.
Me love Jamaica, me now.
Mighty God, what a revelation. If this is true now, ladies and gentlemen. Me can't wait for you, Andre and Mystic and the rest of the big blogger them have to say about this cars. This I wanna go on, brother. Wow. Yeah, man, make a statement that this man a public platform and you know say know what I talk about. These are all allegations on my end, ladies and gentlemen, but my word, My word. Let me see if I'm gonna swim. Hey! What a bangarang.
I think you're gonna find a gargabel. But let me tell you something. You know, say, I am a farmer of onions. So I will not be one where I try to mash up the man. I'm gonna tell you something about the man. Oh, the man wicked. I'll leave about right them. Go and go tell him something saying wicked. When me see the other day, the man come with the Minister of Agriculture. And him so sympathizing with the farmers. I draw up onion. Let me tell you something about the man. The man is a man. An example of the man is a man who catch somebody's house on fire, run away, then come back, control water upon the house.
No, sir.
Let me tell you something. This man don't love St. Thomas. This man have nothing in St. Thomas. As me said before, not even a side chick. This man don't have in the parish. But again,
no, like you there.
Ball out! Whoa, yo.
No, really,
help, Jesus! Jamaica need help! Shift parliament! Election!
Yo!
Shift everything! Remove them out there! Take out the cockroach! Take out the teeth!
I'm in charge of the young people, let me know. So I can't disappoint them, you know. Never even show them happy. Cause look for my crowd young. I say, come on. Mama Gloria, big up yourself. Yeah, man. But in the next PNP administration, we're going to secure the funding to help farmers with the inputs. And I ask me, oh, we are going to do it. We are going to take 1% of the importation tax per year. That will add up to about $2.5 billion. And that $2.5 billion, it never go in none of them bank account there. None of the 28 bank account. They're going to go straight to the farmers of Jamaica. And let me tell you something. If you give my St. Thomas farmers the inputs up in Cedar Valley so they can plant new coffee plant, they can prune them, they can fertilize them, they can spray them, come down to the onion farmers, give them the input, the seed, help them to weed it, help them to fertilize it. We will see our farmers making money brick by brick by brick.
Yo, that brother here is a great motivational speaker, I swear. One man can't batch say, yeah, man. One man nothing batch so, brother. No, you don't have one. Jacob says true, Lord have mercy.
So when it comes to agriculture, the new local economy is going to provide about 60% of the jobs here in Western St. Thomas. And that 60% of the job will be equivalent to about 50% of our local GDP. Big up America. You get me? And let me tell you something. There's some critics out there that say every economy who use agriculture as a base, the people get poorer. No. Australia have done it. Israel have done it. Brazil have done it. Canada have done it. Several countries have done it. But let me tell you something. The only type of farming when make people poor, a backer master style of farming. We will have plots an average of about 5 acres. 5 acres, that means 20% of the farmers will be business people. Come on, me tell us about agriculture, man. I'm going to send this to the agriculture minister. He might be the minister, but when it comes to agriculture, I am the farmer.
Yo, I like that brother here already. I didn't like him before, no, but when I see him stand up to Warmington, I say, yeah.
Remember saying, we know about agro processing. So all of them fruits there, we are wasting at the parish. Under my watch, no more of that now go on. Can you remember, you know? And me make people know so they can't make money off of Guinea. And me make people put on room for their house out of Guinea. Hold on, before we touch the sorrel. And me start the Cassava Association there in Eastern St. Thomas. It was just 2 weeks ago they give me a nice plaque as their biggest buyer of cassava, both locally and internationally. Can't remember we are not hard in every boy, you know. So what I've done in this parish, anybody can look for my trade record, my track mark, and understand that I have a record of performance. So we will get agriculture right in this parish. The next thing is mining. St. Thomas might have the most sand in this parish, the most aggregate. Whether a mall, whether a sand and gravel, we have it. But the other thing, it's not been done in an efficient way, neither environmentally friendly. We're going to fix that. The way they're doing mining in Jamaica is very primitive. Of respect. Well, on, man. Or the PNP running up. I anything the boss saying up. The boss saying love the thing. Some of you go on to the thing, Mr. Chairman. So in time the party leader talk, you know. I don't say state already, you know. Thank you, party leader.
Hey, big up Mr. Golding. Hey, big up Mr. Golding. You see that? Hey, that is a leader right there. That is a leader right there.
We're going to fix the mining situation. We're going to partner with international companies. And that partnership can't go on by them, you know, just pay foreigners, you know. We say partnership. So it have to be more one. A local person have to be at the head. Because, truth to be told, a lot of the miners don't have the money to get the modern equipment. The modern technology. So we have to do some partnership and sort out that. But, time ago, I may have talked about something close to my heart. It's a round robin party leader. And it runs St. Thomas, both east and west. Find a cartel, man. And let me tell you something. Everywhere you go, round robin does a turn off. And it's St. Pinnegard School. I saw the mother then save for St. Pinnegard University. When people have a wedding, I saw them save their money. If they want to put on a room, I saw them save their money. So how we will stop round robin? It's a part of our culture. We just need to regulate it properly. And make the people make their money. Under my watch, I will be the voice for the people who want to keep them party, want to keep their round robin.
Ta-dam, the party no nice like brick jam. You care. Get the apple time and steal. Hey, so what if my wife party? What if my wife party? Live the life.
And where sports is concerned, can we have to cut and run? When we look in Western St. Thomas, not even one mini stadium is not here. Let me tell you, people, vote for me. And we will have a mini stadium out of Philosophield. We will have a mini stadium up here. People, I will get the job done. This launch is hosted by the Land with Division. So we have to give them a special big up. But in closing, I just want to say, too much things are going on when we don't hear the voice of our member of parliament. Like example, Transport Authority just come in our parish. Seize the car them. Carry them at Kingstown. Hold on, the record will carry them. Come from Kingstown. So warm to St. Thomas. Nothing for people of St. Thomas. Let me tell you something. It's about time for the people to get real representation. Look on the road, what we're supposed to get. Instead of we get a highway, we get a patch way. Because everywhere you go up on the road, it just patch. As me take me seat, that the real big man can talk. I just want to tell my comrades that I love you all. That you have selected a man who is fearless. A man that was ordained to lead this constituency. Hold on. And one thing we want to remember, in this race that is coming up between myself and the present member of parliament, there's only one undefeated champion, and that's me, because he was beaten in Portmore. And hold on, I want to listen to me. Come here and take my seat. You can bank on this, put 100 grand on this. My purpose in life is to write off the political career of James Robertson. Thank you very much. God bless you all.
Yo, if me and James Roberts now, wherever I want him, I'm supposed to start shaking on my boots right now. This man is too powerful, brother.
No.
This man is too powerful, brother.
I was enjoying that presentation. Firebrand, spirited. One more time for your next member of parliament, Comrade Hubert Williams. I remember, you know, this a man I never talk with no written speech, and a man that is talking with passion and purpose and from his heart. I said, big up my friend. But, you know, if you sit down, you know, because we're giving away the final 2 tablets before the comrade leader speaks. I may have 2 final questions.
Yo, the man powerful, bro.
Come here, Mr. Josh. Bro. I want to big up the friends at EduTech Aid. When you're ready for the final 2 questions, for the final 2 tablets, one of the first question, and the tablets will be given by Comrade Hubert, and the final one by the comrade leader. At 13 years still, but come, you're right. Come around. The second, the final question. Comrade leader, join me as you will present that final tablet. I want to pick up EduTech Aid again. They're giving away 5 tablets today. This is the first time across the island, and we're moving. I want to thank them for that. The final question. Yes. Come here, my comrade friend, and tell me your name and where you're from.
Latoya Bailey, Botany Bay, my councillor this, my member of parliament this.
Enough respect, thank you. Final question. Are you ready? You ready? Final question and the presentation by the comrade leader. Big up again EduTech Aid and all the team that helping out with the tablets. What year did Mark Jefferson Golding become the president of the People's National Party? What year? What year did comrade leader become the leader of the party? Not you. Disqualified. Come, George, identify somebody. See some people over here, sir. No? What year did Mark Jefferson Golding? George, if you look at people all over and see a lady over there, sir. Look around. What year did Mark Jefferson Golding become president of the People's National Party? Comrade leader said a white shirt lady they get it, you know. The comrade leader hears somebody and him point out the person, so I will invite that person to come. Yes, she shouted out and the comrade leader here. What year?
2020.
What's your name? Which era?
2020.
What name are here?
Shanice. Friendshiping.
All right, comrade leader, please present to her.
Well, today is a new day. Give thanks to life.
Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up.
In Western St. Thomas. And I bring to you none other than the president of the People's National Party, Mr. Clean Hands, Jamaica's next Prime Minister, St. Thomas Western. Make welcome, Comrade Jefferson Bowley.
Yeah, well, this is me, man.
Remember good no man, you can't take your music.
Yeah, them not bad like me. Now them know we. Stand ding dang
One market G. Hey! What the emojis them in I chat feed comrade, don't I deal with? Don't I deal with in I chat people talk up the things, them don't I deal with in I chat. One market G article, you know. Remember good no man.
Selector.
Ace.
Comrade Chairman, Comrade Mario Mitchell, all of the comrades on the platform. We have been introduced many times. Enough respect to each and every one. Special shout out, of course, to Comrade Sister Rose Marie Shaw, candidate for Eastern St. Thomas, and the candidate and next member of Parliament for Western St. Thomas, Comrade Hubert Ryan Williams. I may call him Hubert, you know, because more everybody knows when them look on the ballot and them say Hubert, that man we attack. That man we attack. May I tell you now, people, you've heard from a member of Parliament. He is a man of courage. He is a man of intelligence. He is a man with plans for Western St. Thomas. He has the skill set from his educational background, from his political experience as a councillor, to deliver real solutions for the people of St. Thomas. He wants to use agriculture as an economic vehicle to help the farmers, whether it be the coffee.
Bust the flavor.
Dirty advertisement.
The issue of water farmer solutions for the St. Thomas. He has the skill set from his educational background, from his political experience as a councillor, to deliver real solutions for the people of St. Thomas. He wants to use agriculture as an economic vehicle to help the farmers, whether it be the coffee farmers up on the hills or the onion farmers on the plains, whether it be the issue of water, whether it be the issue of the price of the crops, whether it be the issue of the permits that certain people bring in competing crops to undermine the economics for our farmers in St. Thomas, and they end up suffering because other men who have the permits through Fen and Company bring in the goods and the market collapse, and then you hear what the man say, what happened next? He wants to make sure that the entertainment sector, which is so vital to St. Thomas, the round robin, the fish fry, even the setup them, can run the right way. And the next People's National Party government is identifying the creative and the cultural industries as a vehicle for growth in this country. And it starts with the grassroots entertainment sector, of which he spoke. Right now we have a system where some little arbitrary thing can play, and people can find that them party get locked down and they don't have no justice in it. And the systems to getting the permits is not transparent. And so it's a system of abuse. We want to change that as the next People's National Party government. We want to make sure everybody knows where they stand and how they can get their permit. And it's accessible and it's fair and just in how it's delivered. because the economy of the people of St. Thomas, it will benefit tremendously from being able to enjoy that sector growing and flourishing the way it should. In our budget presentation last week, we presented a series of proposals as to how we want to take Jamaica forward. It must be grounded in ethics. That means righteousness in how we deal with each other, inspired by God. Too much corruption in the country. And you in Western St. Thomas know a lot about that because you've been experiencing it under the regime in which you have been held. Comrades and friends, it's time to get rid of those things from our politics in the country. It's time to ensure that the people can have trust and confidence in the leadership of the country. That the resources of the people entrusted to the elected officials are used for the benefit of the people and people only, and not for friend and company. So ethics is a critical part of the next PNP government. And we're going to work with the churches and we're going to work with civil society to roll out a values and attitudes program, not directed by us as the politicians, but by the wise heads who everybody knows don't really partial when it comes to politics, and they're just thinking about the people of Jamaica, and they consider this as a progressive movement to a better place in terms of values and attitudes in the country. Comrades, the housing situation in Jamaica is in a very bad place. Affordable housing is not accessible to the people. There have been a construction boom, but the houses that have been built are houses way out of reach of the ordinary Jamaicans, civil servants, public servants, and ordinary Jamaicans. We are going to change that. We are going to repurpose the National Housing Trust, bring it back to the vision of Michael Joshua Manley, who founded it in the 1970s, to be an agency to empower people to own their homes. We're going to recapitalize the National Housing Trust with public lands that are available and allow those to be developed as affordable housing. And we will make sure the price is affordable to the people because we won't charge the people for the land value in the house. And that will give them a better deal. So when they buy a house, they immediately have equity in the house because the land portion of the price, they never have to pay for that. We have a system in place, in mind to put in place in the housing trust for public sector workers. We're going to give them back the interest rate reduction that this government took from them. For the lowest band of borrowers who earn less than $30,000 or less a month, we're going to take out the insurance cost out of their monthly payment because insurance has been going up and making it more and more difficult for them to manage. We are going to take that off of them and remove that burden. We're going to take $1 billion of the resources of the National Housing Trust and make it available as a deposit fund to help first-time buyers up to 35 years old who have been contributing for 2 years to the trust to get a $500,000 grant towards a deposit so they can pay down on a house. Because we know that that is a big hurdle to home ownership in the country. We have the rent-to-own plan. If you're a person who is employed in the informal economy, you have your little business, your little hustling, and you don't have a pay slip, and you can't go into the NHT and establish your monthly income in a documented way, we will say, all right, you want this house that we have in our portfolio for sale. You can go in there and rent it for a period of time. And once you've established that you can make the monthly payments, which are the same as the mortgage payments, we will flip it and make sure that you can borrow that mortgage and buy that house. We want to empower the people who are not presently able to access mortgages. And for those who are not earning enough to save for a deposit, and they don't fall within the 35 and under bracket, but they well want them house, we will allow them to go into the house as a tenant, and then a portion of their rent will go towards the deposit fund. And once the deposit fund reaches the necessary amount, it will pay down their deposit. They can draw down the mortgage and buy the house and become an owner of their own house. That is the kind of planning we have for the people of Jamaica. So comrades, when it comes to labor relations, this contract work device that is out there in the economy, sometimes it is being used in an abusive way to keep people on recurring short-term contracts, and they can't get any benefits under the employment law. They can't get holiday pay when they take leave. They don't have several of the benefits that proper employees under the law of the land are supposed to have. We are going to bring legislation to end that and ensure that all workers who are really employees of the country, whatever the contractual device that their employer may use, must be treated as an employee and have the full rights that we have struggled for over the centuries to make sure that every Jamaican worker should have. So the next PNP government is it's going to be a government of liberation for the people. It's going to be a government of empowerment for the people. It is going to be a government of upliftment for the people. Julian spoke about our education policy and our training policy because we want to have our people as productive as possible so we can attract the investment with the better high-tech, better paid jobs. Because right now, although unemployment is low, hunger is all over the land. 55% of Jamaicans are suffering from moderate or severe food insecurity. That means they're not getting the right diet. That's why we have so much pressure and sugar and so much stroke in Jamaica. People not eating the right food because they can't afford it. So we need a total revolution in how we deal with all of these things and put Jamaica on the right path forward. We are the ones who brought the solutions that have enabled the public debt in this country to come from the high level it once was, where the country was on the edge of financial collapse, down now to where it is today, where the public debt is no longer such a frightening thing because we know how to manage it. But this Labour Party government, they can't take it to the next level. They've had 9 years. The Prime Minister himself has been the Minister of Economic Growth and Job Creation. The jobs he's created, he himself admitted, are marginal jobs which leave people on the edge of poverty. And there's been no economic growth. The man has been a failure in his portfolio and a failure as leader of the country because he does not know what it takes to move the country forward. We are going to sort out the bureaucracy of the country and make sure the system is efficient and user-friendly and get rid of the rules that are out of date and frustrate people and the processes that no longer fit for purpose and get in the way of progress. We will fix those things. I am going to chair the task force with responsibility for that. I am going to chair it myself because I have the skill set to make that happen. So people, it's important that we get enumerated if we're not on the voters list and we're minded to vote for the PNP. If you know anybody out there who's a PNP-minded person who tells you, yeah, them like Market G and they love the plans and they love the team and they think we can deliver for Jamaica and they're not on the voters list, please make sure they get enumerated by next week, Monday, so that they can be on the voters list that will be published at the end of May, because there's a good chance that that will be the voters list that will vote on in the next election. And comrades and friends, Hubert Ryan Williams is stepping forward as your candidate in the next general elections. We know the opponent you're up against. We know the way he plays his politics. But what? We are the People's National Party workers and warriors, and we will stand firm and deliver the victory for the People's National Party. After so many years, this is the time. We can do it, comrades. Are you ready? Hear from you. Are you ready for Hubert Ryan Williams? Are you ready for the People's National Party? Are you ready for the victory in the next general elections? Well, comrades, you sound like you're ready, and we are ready. So let us march forward together. Time come, comrades. Time come. Victory is ours. God bless you all. Comrades, I have one more task before we wrap up the proceedings tonight. And this is a formality, but it is an important formality. And it is to present to you the candidate. Comrades of Western St. Thomas, it is a great honor and a pleasure to I, Mark Jefferson Golding, President of the People's National Party, to present to you, the comrades of Western St. Thomas, your candidate for the next general elections to come in Jamaica. And I give to you Hubert Ryan Williams.
But we killing them with a beat.
One Makichi. One Makichi.
Power to the people. Power to the people.
Tell you, ramp with Marky G.
And I call up some young men who are from this constituency to ensure that they close off this afternoon's proceedings. One verse of Jamaica Rise to close the meeting officially.
Yeah. That you know, but we take some calls, you know, people, because somebody all called me a while ago, and the man come to burn the fire, you know, so. See me? I take some calls, you see it? You know, I take some calls, man. Why, Marky G, man, I tell you, man, the man with the plan, man of the hour. What them go around Marky G? What them go do you now? What they really go do you now, people? Tell me the truth. What they really go do you now? They not nothing to do more than go sit down, you know? I tell you, you know? No, nothing to do more than go sit down. Nothing else to do more than go sit down. Look like some artist thing. Like some artist thing be. I'm a call back your bridge in the car now. Call back your bridge in the car now. Mama call back the bridge now. Calling lines are open. Calling lines are open, my people. I one call at a time, I can't text you now.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. Blessings, my general. You have 3 minutes, cause
Yeah,
somebody just a call me a while ago, so blaze the fire for 3 minutes and make people hear what you say.
Me I tell you, say, the concept when Michael come in with the NHT, me I one of the benefactor of it 4 years after the inception. And let me tell you something. The requirements that was, you have to be showing just 13 weeks of NHT to be qualified. And this time, what we are in now, it is impossible for all man like me to get a house in just if me now earn how much million per year. When me get my house, my brother, I was just working $30 a week. You understand? And I was able to get $30 a week.
Wow.
And the requirement for the house, it was $35. And I had also put an extra work on it in order to get it. But at 13 weeks was the qualification fee. And now it is out of our reach. So when Mikey say he must bring it back down to the original state when Michael do it, I in agreement with him, brethren. So that poor people can be able to earn a home in Jamaica.
And more people are going to hear, but Bridget, when I listen to the man budget, and when the man talk about the housing, Bridget, I tell her, say, I don't know about nobody else, but I never yet feel so excited about a speech yet in my life.
It give young people hope.
Everybody, I'm not young, me not young. Everybody. Everybody's supposed to excited, brother. Everybody's supposed to excited, honestly.
But me hear people that the other people them I build house with $30 million. See, how which poor people can afford that?
How long it going to take them? How much for their lifetime it going to take them to save that the money there, or even save the amount to actually pay them upon the house? Much less,
Bolo.
much less pay the mortgage.
I tell you something. My son and my daughter just buy a house not too long ago through the NHT.
Yeah.
And brother, them have to go to a different bank to get money to pay down pan it.
Jaja.
So a 2 mortgage them have to pay.
Hal is a hula double hula them have to jump through.
So therefore, when this man say he might give 500,000, even if it have to go back in at the mortgage, it's better for the youth them to own a house.
Yeah, man, for real, man. Real.
You understand?
Yeah.
Let us say then the 500,000 when say he might give as a pay down. Let us say it go back to that mortgage. We welcome that, brother.
What do you mean?
Because you don't have to jump through that double hoop in order to own a house.
Yes, man. Real talk. I mean, no well-thinking Jamaican can. No matter if you're a labourer or not, you cannot be upset with the housing plan. No matter what it comes. I do business way at that.
Me are no PNP, you know, I'm a labor.
Yeah.
Anybody who I believe can do make opportunity for my Jamaica.
Yes.
That's the person I believe should be there. Me not PNP, me not JLP.
That maybe not tell them, but this is right now. I'm sure that me still maintain that, but me, I give this man my support. Mark,
no man,
me I give me support.
That is without saying, brother.
The man deserve it, Bridget. The man have the right ideas and the right plan, right policies.
Me tell a brother the other day, me I got country and me tell a brother say, me taking taxi, and me tell him say, anyhow me know say, me say me are no PNP, but anyhow me know say, him vote for this government, this party when a power, and then win back. Me I got country, me not taking taxi, brother.
Smarty. Me not encourage that still, but Smarty said, Marlene Williams said, I bought a house for 1.5 million and it took me 22 years to pay back. Think about paying back 35 million. Yeah. Ooh, that's a thought. Lord have mercy.
These people are not supposed to be there, brother.
Damn.
They yam too much. They yam way out too much.
Whew. That's crazy.
And don't come tell me about you take off $2,000 for Probox and within 3 years you can't use it pay down for that. Which Probox you go pay down $72,000, brother? One brother.
Yo, don't you?
Oh yes, that's true. The one when me see them hold up in their hand.
Hey, as I thought about that, you know, so me see one Facebook post with one Probox. Yo, them people are easy, you know. Yo, man, I tell you, see, I want to see Probox. That person I really try to get me, you know. I go call them, you know.
Yeah, man, you better
hold on there, brother. But hold on there. But them a call me on straight. Me can't talk to them straight. They need to call me on WhatsApp.
Okay.
On the computer, I will call me on WhatsApp to talk to me.
Brother, may I tell you the truth, you know. As me say, me not see a well-thinking Jamaican at this day and time to vote back for them, the people that put them on oppression for another 5 years. And not even 5 years, because when the 4 years up, them are going to do everything. That's where money to trick we again to vote for them.
Them are traitor. Anybody will see their family member and everything on it. Yo, them are traitor, bro. Yeah, them are traitor. Straight traitor, bro. Big man thing.
My God, man, I mean, corruption everywhere, you know. But it's the worst it ever been in Jamaica, brother.
Yeah, for real.
And nobody now got prison feet.
And that I think no. When you say there's no accountability.
Ruel Reid, where in a scandal, where brought up the money. And at the end of the day, them pay him $23.8 million for sit down and yard.
Hey, I want a wicked boy that you know.
And nobody not talk about that.
You know the one that yo, and he's still associated with the JLP. You think say the man denounce him?
You think the person were responsible for gender affairs? You think if it was like me who beat my wife, me not that prison long time?
Talk up things and talk truth, man.
And then hug it up and hold the man as a hero.
You know why that person that call me? The person will try to call me straight and have to call me on WhatsApp, people. Can't take no straight call. Nobody now get me.
Anyway, my brother, I'm glad to get you. I'm glad to voice my opinion here because I tell you straight, my heart a boil, trust me.
Yeah, man. A whole heap of people me realize, you know, the prophecy are fulfilled where Pastor Peter Chambers said, the people them really turn against the man and journalists. And I talk about labor right and everybody. And turn against him, man.
And then the man a young man, me feel say me I go bring something different to the game.
Yeah,
But
that's the thing. Yes, when me look
worse than the old one them.
Yes, when me look at him old video them general, when him a promise and him a talk, he was so a matter of fact, him look sure about himself, he was confident, he just did, him said it so good, we make people that think say, oh, the man really is about what him a say. But the man is a professional liar, brother. The man is a professional liar. Yo, when people say the man never do the things them in the 100 day, that should be first red flag.
Exactly. Exactly.
First red flag that. Because me have to maintain this argument. There is one thing out of that thing when he promised what he could have do. And it was to give us a fixed date for election. What we are waiting on? What we are waiting on right now, my brother?
Well, you expect that we have my money sweet.
Okay.
Money sweet, you know, so that gone out, gone through the door.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
You understand? So you remember that?
Remember.
But him a come tell we because we're so easy to forget. Vote
yeah, talk about it. That the part there. We easy to forget, bro.
We easy to forget. Well, let me tell you something. Not go for me still now because
thank you.
Me a man deal with issues, not party.
Yeah. Straight.
So you can't beat me for 364 or 363 and at this 364th day you come to tell me say sorry. Me forgive you for the cheat. You go to hell, man.
Yo, me no want to hear that now, Dana. Definitely don't want to hear that.
You go, man. So me put you in and then the start of the next year, you go beat me for 364 again.
Again? That can't.
And come beg me the 3. Yeah, why sad?
Hey, and you know, so the cycle is so method. Them so clinical with the cycle. Because when you think about it, you know, after 4 years, you know, it's easy for you to forget that the man did the 4 years ago. The man come with this. Members,
you know, see not yet, you know.
Members say
anytime go on.
I say members say Andrew give me one thing in a budget speech. We implement it from 2018. You know see that.
Yeah, man, but me now like say him just implement it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, the man cruel, yeah, man.
But brother, let me tell you something. You see, anytime you announce a date, at that time money I got dash where you know.
Yeah.
Fit trick people, you know.
For real,
money I got dash like never before. But only if we Jamaican as Roger Clark would have said, nyam them out and vote them out.
Yeah.
When they can't bring you, if you want to take it, but all for me not take it.
Hey, that youth name Hubert. Impressed by him, and I never know say.
Yeah,
he was so educated for one, and him energy, him have a high energy, and him move with a confidence where, yeah, you know what I mean. So I'm like when him stand up to Warmington, to him rush Warmington in the meeting, you know. For the I think it was, I don't remember which board, the board for the ICR, one of them committee there. You see me, I say, oversight committee, I believe him then. Oh, man, rush Warmington, man.
Warmington also, man. He am talk about Mikey G, a white man. Who was Siaga? Siaga didn't born in Jamaica. Mikey G born in Jamaica. Siaga didn't born in Jamaica.
Exactly. Honestly, I not even want to go there, so, bro. I swear, bro. I not even want to go there, so. You know, I tell you like that's a joke thing. That's a
But him no
straight
want no
joke
white
thing.
man to lead him. Idiot.
Straight joke thing, no, brother. Not already
Yeah,
none at
man,
all.
when people are too arrogant, man. Too arrogant, man. Look on the now speaker of the house. It worse than the first one.
I think that goes without saying.
The first one was only most for the most part dishonest. But this one is feisty and rank.
Yeah. Yeah, man, show that, man. Me say when Andrew honest the other day, when him not doing speech, budget speech, when him done into that, I said, don't answer no question. Mark Bowling, that's when I ask some question. So me here. I'm pretty sure. But big up yourself, my general.
Yeah, man, and respect. Holy.
People, if you don't want to call in, I don't have to do a link me on WhatsApp, you know. Text me, you know, and me call you back, you know. I have it right in front of me, so. So, me I deal with the person when I called me a while ago. Boy, I don't know if you tell us, because your number not register on WhatsApp. I copy the number and put it in the WhatsApp. You see me? And it had to me say to invite you. I don't even know why it had to me say to invite you. Everybody's supposed to have WhatsApp. That's what I say. You know what I mean? Everybody's supposed to have WhatsApp. Well, I'm gonna check my voicemail. Anybody from down at St. Thomas calling now? Calling people, calling. Somebody just send me something I like up on TikTok. All this.
Some excerpts from CIA's declassified.
Yeah, man, me cover that already. Anything new? Alright, me cover that too. That video there, me cover that video there already with Marcus God. Alright, that person I called me up. Hello? Bolo Vienna. Yeah, brother. You have to call me upon WhatsApp, brother. Nobody can hear you, bro. Call me upon WhatsApp. Call me upon WhatsApp on the 451, my general. The number there on the screen. WhatsApp call me, bro. No, you can't call me straight now. Go up on the computer, my general. You know, so I'm going to take out that chip out of the phone so nobody can call me straight. Because people need to understand, say, a WhatsApp call alone, brother. Not straight call. Nobody can hear me. Alone can hear. No. Alright. Because it's low, you know. When we put it on, I not have no speaker, bro. I not have no speaker, brother. The man I criticize me now, say only my program alone people can't call me. My setup different, bro. Me set it up in a one way where everybody have WhatsApp. Once you call me upon WhatsApp, the people are going to hear you clear. But the other program, then when me notice what they do, they use speaker, like a Bluetooth speaker, and put it to the phone, and put it something to the phone so the people can't hear them. And my audio clean. Anytime somebody call me, I can hear them clean. The way I set up my thing. You see, man? So you know, call me upon WhatsApp, man. Simple maths, man. Save my number and call me upon WhatsApp. Lord have mercy. I don't want to use no Bluetooth speaker, people. Because if I use a Bluetooth speaker, then you know it's a problem.
To move forward and to make new decisions for new times. We are now in a new phase of global change and uncertainty that more than ever must be navigated by strong, principled leadership.
Me still wait for the call, so know. I wanna talk to. I can't share the thing, so share my opinions on what you get what I say? My real life. Let me see if no breaking news going anytime soon. Night. I'm to say Let me try TVJ. See what I want about TVJ today. Since as I'm here. Things still going over, sir? Oh, I make them listen to the music and the vibes. Yeah, me can't. I cannot do that. I cannot do that at all. Portman St. Catherine Municipal Corporation respond to audit reports. When that what that? Instagram. Let me check that real quick. TVJ Instagram. Why. Bail hearing for Johan Silvera set for next Tuesday. That a Tuesday I come in. I want to go in a parliament. Yo, more somebody answer me. Is it that the Integrity Commission is not working anymore? We really want somebody answer me that because I'm very, very concerned. The court case between Andrew Owens and the Integrity Commission. What did the judge rule? Was the judge ruling to suspend all investigations? Why are we not seeing anything from something there? From the Integrity Commission? It pisses me off, brother. Months on top of months now, me not hear from the Integrity. Not even gotcha. See them a look worker. Last time I checked. 10-step guide to filing your statutory declaration. So them educate them over all. Let me share this with the people. Let me share this with them. This is interesting. We just spoke up on the Integrity Commission. Something right there. So see? So hold on there. Give me a second.
Declarations. Here are 10 quick steps to filing. Get statements for all your assets and liabilities, locally and abroad, showing balances as at December 31st. Get your P24 or December pay advice. Download the new fillable statutory declaration form and the instructions from the Integrity Commission's website. Complete the form using the comments inserted and filing instructions as your guide. Write or type the balance from your statements. Use the balance after the last transaction in December or December 31st. If you do not have a particular asset or liability, write or type the word none and sign the section. Complete and sign all sections. Ensure that Section 13 is signed in the presence of the Justice of the Peace. The Justice of the Peace should also sign the form and affix a raised seal. Place the completed statutory declaration form, statements, and supporting documents in an envelope and write your email address and telephone number. Submit within your organization or at the Integrity Commission's office. For more information, visit integrity.gov.jm.
So this is the activities on the website, lady. They are hiring. That is, think before you submit. So they're educating individual, and I don't have any problem with that. I really don't have any problem with that. Statutory declaration of assets, liabilities, and incomes for the period end December 31st, pursuant to the Integrity Commission Act 2017, becomes due March 30. Ooh, I'm glad I went on the website, baby. I'm glad I went on the website. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, let me do this. Let me see if I can see it. I can't see it, you know what? I'm going to screenshot it and show it to them. Let me screenshot it and show it to them. interesting. So this is the period where things are, kind of, slow down and just chill. Alright. So, alright, no problem. Champion, me the champion, boy. And bag a gold medal pan me, Champion, boy, the damn thing, though. So I can't see this clear, though. Reading part more to see clear, too. That. So I can't see this clear, ladies and gentlemen. That's all you got, so. Call him back. Like I breaching this. You wanna call me a while ago, this. Hello?
Yo.
Yes, General.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to hang up. You have to turn off something at the background, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I still hear myself in the background.
Yeah, man, I just want to big up some man, I'm Mr. Collins from out from the Portland, yeah.
Okay.
I might talk some strong things, but the music things and things there. I call from where I sentence pass still.
Oh, sentence?
I want to talk. Yeah, man.
Which
part? I want to talk to you. We talk. We up in the hills at sentence.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Up the mountain way.
Okay.
Yeah, man. We want to talk about the farming. We want to talk about the farming up there.
Go through, my general. Go through. Talk.
Yeah, man. When we want to talk about the farming, we want to deal with. We just want to come through and determine what we will do with the farming. Right now, we have to go do some technology and some things in our farming. As well, calling a talk about the music. I know you don't want to talk about labor right again. You just want to talk about our country. Where we can move our country forward.
Right.
We are looking at things where our community can do to help our country. Not our country can help, we have to look now ourselves to look what we can do for our community. Where we can move things forward.
Right.
Yeah, man. And when coming this time, we now look for labor right, we now look for PNP, we look for the community. What we can do to move our country forward. But them not look for that, them not look for the bigger heads, the rich people them.
Yeah.
And I small people them move the country. Small people have to move the country. As I call it, we call them poor people.
Right.
Yeah. So them we look for. Education is a great thing. For right now, I have no education. For true, I born way down in the 60s. Right? Our parents never looking at something there.
Right.
Education is the greatest thing.
Real, man. I mean, as a big man, same way you would have challenge yourself, if you get educated in anything at all you're passionate about.
Yeah, you mean, man?
You're not gonna lead then, man. For your willing, you're gonna lead in the general.
Yeah, man, but you see right now, the fight. Enough people are look on things, it's a government now look on them things,
No, sir.
This a government now look on them or something. This a government look for them coming. So look on them at about justice system. For the first big robbery go on, a month ago, and have the police carry them, If I do all this, come out and talk about it.
What? The police, what?
They carry them, and when they get the police, them and rob them. 60 cars to come in and not come in.
Oh, you talk about Montague?
Yeah.
Yeah, brother, them not gonna talk about them. Them not gonna talk about them something.
If I do talk about them something.
No, sir.
Look on where we come back and rob the money. Not all. There's so much money around now, they can't talk about much. See, Grace McLean come back and have so much money. But you know, say we have enough things right now. When me look when you say when we win, we want have a work there. Miss Williams, make you want to talk to her, make you have a work there more time. Make you talk what we can do. Not meeting, workshop there.
Right.
Where we can get together. Where community can come forward.
Sure.
With them plan. Yeah. What I think we can do, you know, Marky D say $11 billion what them take from the
for the housing trust, national housing trust.
Yeah, you say if you take the money and lend people and free up the country, free up some land, make people, young people can make house.
True.
It's a great thing that, you know, you see crypto and the money can return back in, you know.
For real, man.
Yeah, man, you have some amount of land there. Look amount of land there, so much people still back up on it.
Yeah, man, tell her, brother. Right.
Then free up the country, man. Free up yourself, man. And just beg the people that make it stop kill one another, man.
True, my general.
Make we stop kill one another and live free now, man. We can't be one a rich country too, you know. Make it up and live like we live back in Africa. Some people, but they may listen to one part in Africa, how much money they have to pay for $1. And this is a country, this is a man that can go to, you know. $41 million, $41,000 for $1. $15,000 for $1. There's a mind with you, you know. Them the money what them a take here for the to keep the dollar. If they may put the money in a farm and they earn back some money. We money we need the value so. Them and them now do nothing. But we need as Mr. Colin from Portland say, music business can bring a certain thing. If you have certain man find at the east or bring something, the next man find at the west Christian we can make back with man. And bring back the dollar down. Miss Wood dead and gone, you say that. But want to the children, them. Me love the children, them. The grandpitney, them. I just cut up the road, them, for a long time.
Alright.
So many things we have to do.
Yeah.
But we need to do, get together. Have some workshop there. What we can do. What this community can do for themselves. And then grant them some money and do something. But we have to make some market. First thing, we have to make some pool room. And some market where that when we think them come in, they not suffer. When we have peer come in, we want a peer spoil. When we apple come in, we want a apple spoil. When we breadfruit come in, we want a breadfruit spoil.
Yeah, they have to maximize the farming potential.
Right, man. You see tomato coming down and coming right down to nothing.
Yo, all tomato the man make spoil what they every bex, you know? Yo, brother.
No, look.
That joking, that, you know, brother.
Sure, man. Look what amount of things come in. Had they come in, and the cost amount of the market, man, put it down, man. Look when you feel you bring back that market. But you have to have some storeroom. The little coronation market and Mantua market alone cannot carry the things if you do farming. We have to try to get exports. Get the foreign minister and we can go look market with things. Jamaica have the best something, you know. Jamaica have the best produce in the world. For Canada right now, they want our things. What we are doing? We're not doing nothing. But then hear the minister say, what things drop down, what percent come off of this. And farmers suffer when you talk about that. Farmers them suffer. When anything gone up to $1,000 a pound, and less than 3% of people have that. Less than 3% of the farmer can produce that. When anything they have $500 or $700 a pound, don't it, sir? And less than 3%. Maybe 2% of people have it. That's why it's dear, so. Look when it come in.
You listen to the program all the time?
Yeah, man.
See, here what the members say. Here what the members say. About the MP were down at St. Thomas side. Say allegedly him own certain import rights. So he must sabotage the farmer them in a two-way. Virgin, if that is true,
Me never get that one. Me come.
yeah, one, they need to do an investigation to ascertain if that is true. And two, if it's not in law already, there needs to be a law in place to stop that same thing. If a government official is going to be a part of sabotaging our own, that's treason, you know? That is treason to the people of Jamaica. There needs to be some type of harsh punishment, both monetarily and prison time, for anybody to attempt something like that.
Serious thing, man. And that happen, man. You know, you listen. You want me to say, that happen. I want me to say, in a local election one day. Want me to say, Labour, PNP can't spend Labour money.
Yeah, all them
I wanted, you know.
Yo, him should have disqualified immediately, you know, Virgin.
Virgin, I wanted, you know.
Immediately, the man should have disqualified, brother.
Yeah, man. I want me to tell them something there. You know, so our government, my goal is never strong, but we need to, as one may say, we need to get a workshop and determine and talk what we want to talk. My goal alone cannot do it. We have to do it too. Them something, if them in a opposition and we in a power. Right now, them burn on the country, you know. Yeah, man, them born in the country, man. The rivals, Walden,
nobody call no name. I think I know them love so already.
So, thank you. I find them born on the country. It's a simple thing and this happen. And what them say. And them born on the country. If you listen to flaggers though, anything what we say, simply cut in the a big thing. And if they say something wrong, and them talk out of them mouth. Them want to them not no go so. And make sure the agony of what them have. Every day them get up and laugh after we in a parliament.
Yeah, look for my boy there, Christopher Tufton and my boy in the parliament. The man talk about some serious issues, issues in our healthcare system. The man is not care, brother. The man is disgusting, no blouse and skirt. Now tell me.
Right now, what they mail is for your program to one man say. For your program say, if Andrew Wallace got prison, our government will be the worst government. And that is fact. But me just watch it before you see them go. I cut up everything still. And me soul let me. Me look on Finsack.
My boss, you know, say me have to cut it short. The call.
Yeah, we did
more make a call, yeah.
Alright,
so they try to reach out to me.
Every day them talk about Finsack and look on. Then try everything and then want to put your prison, but when the result come out and never there.
Yeah, they never want to release it. They don't want to
release it. No, they not release it. They not release it. But when they realize how it come out, how we are them.
Yeah, no, nothing to do with what them are say.
So that's something with SSL now. When the result come out, they can release again. So may I listen to him time? May call back to me.
Alright, my boss.
Yeah, respect, boss. And big up them, man. Big up this people. I'm not big up Colin, man. Portland. Big up some man. Alright, respect,
yes, yeah, my ladies, man, I like how they not call me, you know. The ladies, them, you know. Sassy and, you know what I mean, lasso, man. So, man, I like how my ladies, them not call me. June bug. You understand what I deal with? Oh, by the way, when you want me to do the panel, who want to join the StreamYard? If you want to join the StreamYard link, put a one in the chat. Because I really want to talk about what just happened while ago still now. I love to have a discussion with the people. Participation is the healing of the nation. You understand? Hold on there. How that game I go? Second quarter. Okay, see a bad side, you know. Or this third quarter. See how third quarter go. Oh God, we are losing our third quarter too. That don't look good. look at that. And the man I play with our yard. Oh, Jono. Anyway. I'm going to get some trouble because I call somebody, you know. They stop calling me. They know themselves. They know say I didn't make a call. Can't do calling anybody. Check. If you know limitations. Yo. Let me see. What she did? She probably all fall asleep now. Text her first. I don't want to wait nobody.
Will provide at-risk youth with viable alternatives to criminal activity, investing in remedial education, job training, and youth development programs. The next PNP government will revisit and revamp the Social Development Commission. It was originated by the Right Excellent Norman Manley, and once again it will become a catalyst for sustainable community development.
Teach the youth them how to survive. Whoa.
Done community-based training programs in construction skills, coding, software development, dramatic performance, arts, music, design, filmmaking, sound engineering, and sports. This will engage more young people in productive tasks and give lawful alternative pathways for the youth to make a good living. This integrated approach will lay the foundation for sustainable peace and progress in our communities. We will also pass legislation to allow targeted detentions under court supervision for known producers of violence on whom there is credible intelligence. This will enable cases to be built and lead to successful prosecutions so there is accountability and no more impunity in this land. Our proactive interventionist social policy will also help to support our economic policy, and it is to that economic policy that I now turn. My fellow Jamaicans, we are at a crossroads in our nation's economic history. The country faces two distinct economic choices. Jamaica, under the current government, will continue down a path where only a few benefit, and most Jamaicans face hard times, frustration, and hopelessness.
When poor people fed up, to your system check up, you issue country with big boss. When people fed up, to the system check up, when every year they get on those step up.
We remain committed to macroeconomic stability and prudent fiscal management. That's very important, comrades. Never forget that it was the last PNP administration that did the heavy lifting to enable Jamaica to reduce its debt to GDP ratio by half in just 10 years. It's the PNP who achieved that and started that ball rolling in the right direction. But while that is necessary, it is clearly not sufficient. Our national sacrifices and fiscal successes must deliver real improvement in the lives of our people. Every man,
Next Prime Minister
must benefit and no one should be left behind. That is the PNP philosophy. We will build out our vision of Jamaica becoming a global maritime and aviation logistics hub. It started under us, but it has stalled. Jamaica must capitalize on our unique geographical position, right at the trade lines that pass through the Panama Canal and at the heart of international trade routes. We will build out clusters of logistics-related activities to increase quality, well-paying jobs and expand the economy, driving further investment in logistics-related industries. Our aim is to transform Jamaica into a premier trade and logistics hub and the gateway to the Americas and a cornerstone of growth in regional and hemispheric trade.
Yeah, Saturday I was gonna call you. I don't know if I want to take the call. The people them don't want. Yo, when more want the people them call, them don't call. But when me I do my thing and I record them call. Yo, I just need to have a show where I have you guys call. Honestly, I'm trying to balance out, you know what I'm saying, hearing from you. You know what I'm saying? Pleasant good morning. How you doing?
I'm sleeping.
Oh, hey people, what me this say? Tell them say she asleep in a sleeping brains in it. That's why I never. I tell the people them say no, say Saturday asleep, and that's why I don't even bother call her. That's why I text her.
You're still on?
Yeah, I'm live right now. So just write in that chat a while ago. So hold on then. So you're really asleep. You type in that chat and I realize you type in that chat. Oh!
Get out of here, Bolo.
This is hilarious, ladies and gentlemen. This is. What happened? Poor thing. Oh God, poor thing. What happened?
Call me tomorrow.
Oh, I got tears in my eyes, man. Lord of mercy. Sassy D typed in the chat. You're the last person that typed in the chat. And you don't even realize that you was typing in the chat. I couldn't say they about type nothing. Oh, that way. I couldn't say it on Christian. Lord of mercy.
Oh my gosh.
I think look at him something. Emoji. Hi. I said put the emoji in the chat. Oh yeah, we're still on. We just there's a lot of people here, so I'm like, let me hear from the people then. And then for them call, so yeah. One person I try to get some credit, them say they might try to put on some service. What man say, oh y'all watch me? Maybe I watch it, but I don't know. Oh y'all watch me and I no service. Oh that work. I don't get it. Alright, somebody I call them. I'm gonna call them back, yeah? I'm gonna call them back. Later. One year bit. Oh my goodness.
Hello, good night.
Good night. I am live. Just to let you know.
Bolo, how you do?
You know some live, right?
First time calling you.
Oh, you know. Man. Okay. Well, go on, head boy. Yeah, dude.
I listened to my good friend Hubert Williams speak, and I want to tell you, let me tell you, the same thing you were motivated is the same way I was motivated.
Talk the truth, no man.
This man, I can tell people, the man has had a history in St. Thomas of helping young people. You see the council that died in St. Thomas, in Morant Bay, Washi was his good friend, Yeah? And that's the same, they come up the same way. Yeah? Come up from nothing and made themselves.
Yeah.
Never involved in any nonsense like certain people who used to be peddlers and pushers of the white lady in St. Thomas.
Right, right.
So I really want to commend him. But what he said about a certain man with the onion importation,
right.
It is a fact.
What? Right.
It is a fact.
But the way OM said, I would have to think it's a fact because him to make him come sue me. Say Jesus.
There is a registry for importers in Jamaica, you know. When you apply for a permit to import, you have to go through the Ministry of Agriculture. In some instances, now you go through JACRA for certain commodities. But he would have had to make a public application for the permits.
Oh.
Yeah, so he's not lying. So imagine you serve a constituency that their largest production is in onion. Yeah?
Yeah.
The agro park there was built by Roger Clark. Built by PNP, by the way, you know. Yeah? That they're growing the onions in. Remember, it's Roger Clark built that
Yes,
agro park,
man.
yeah?
Yes, man.
Duffus House, they call it.
God rest
Yeah?
him soul, man. Roger Clark,
God
the
rest
best
Roger. So Roger
agricultural
Clark
minister ever.
built it. So that was a Porsche Simpson Miller gift to the people of St. Thomas. It was built under Porsche time. Yeah? And they built that so that they could reduce the importation of onion. Under PNP, you know, pioneer listeners, under PNP, there was 98% sufficiency in onion.
Wow.
You know what I said?
Wow.
Let me remind you on your list, 98. You can go check the statistics. Google it. Google it. When Roger Clark was Minister of Agriculture during 2012 and he died in 2014, yes? Early 2014, there was almost 98% sufficiency in onion. You can check it. The information was there. Why was that so? Because Duffus House, the other agro park in Clarendon, and in St. Elizabeth and Manchester, those were doing onions as well.
Oh, okay.
So we had that for a period of time, and there was a schedule in how they were planting. So you never had the glut on the market, because one agro park would go into this period, the other one go into this period, so it would cover the entire country. Yeah. At that time, yeah, you still have it, but they're not doing a good job. The agro investment corporation, AIC, they call them. Yeah. So they're not guiding the farmers. But when you have an MP who would really go import onion and know that's the largest thing in his constituency, the man wicked, man.
Brother, that man they wicked at Andrew on this, bro.
No, remember this man. Let me tell you something about this man. This man can't travel go to the United States. Yeah.
Oh.
Ask him if him get back in visa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Him and the one in West Portland are buddies them, you know. Yeah.
I tell you, what a tangle the web we weave.
Bolo, so let me tell you how serious this thing is, bro. And I want to commend you. Trust me, I've been listening for a long time. Right? I want to commend you, brother. You're doing a very good job. I tell the people, everybody have their style. Whether it's Hot Topic, whether it's Mystic, whether it is Andre, whether it is Ratigan, Wayne Lonesome, Jeffrey Tavares. Everybody have their own style. Yeah? And the way in which you deliver the message, I really, really appreciate it, because nobody can accuse you of propaganda. You have clips to show.
Oh,
yeah?
gosh, we love the clips. I can't take a lawsuit to them.
But is it like us, you know, like we know when we talk, we're not afraid, because we know same like that, and I'm referring back to the candidate. Because when you're speaking the truth, you can't be afraid to speak it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you can't have no fear.
I can tell when somebody's telling the truth.
Yeah, man, you could feel it that he had a burden for St. Thomas. I remember this man was the mayor of St. Thomas just the other day, and then got voted and elect a stupid idiot, because the money was brought in. People must understand what is happening in St. Thomas. The same thing that is happening in Portland is happening in St. Thomas.
Oh.
St. Thomas is the last gem left in the country.
My God.
St. Thomas is the last
it's
gem.
basically gentrification going there.
So what they want to do is to take over St. Thomas. What they're doing is an economic hit in St. Thomas. Yeah? They're trying to keep it poor, right? Come in, buy out all the resources, right? Remember the highway improvement in St. Thomas, even though the highway turned patrol.
Yeah, not good.
Because it was never done properly. But the roads have opened up in St. Thomas in somewhat. Yeah, and that was a Porsche plan, and they've never implemented properly. Yeah?
Right.
Because they were supposed to do the offshoot roads as well in some of the larger communities. so you could have full connection to the road. But when you look at it, it is increasing the property value in St. Thomas. So what is happening? The next land grab happening now in Jamaica is happening in St. Thomas from these guys. James, let me say it with no apology. This man who is running for the JLP in St. Thomas is what Darrell Vaz is to West Portland and East Portland. Yeah?
Oh.
He believes he owns St. Thomas. Yeah?
So,
Saying, yeah.
How I understand why he would have. Sorry, I don't understand.
You must understand that. Let me tell you. Let me explain
why he could have that mentality, because
let me give
the
you a
individual that's running against him. The man come from St. Thomas and the man just outlines everybody in my family and friends.
St. Thomas.
Oh,
the two of them come from St. James is from St. Thomas.
Oh.
Right? But James, let's just be real. This guy is a boy who grew up, have everything we want in a life. Remember, his father had money. Yeah?
Okay.
His father had money, you know, and then his family was also big coffee owners. So he have a whole lot of land up in the same Cedar Valley. He's related to a prominent politician in Jamaica, you know, from the PNP. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm not afraid to say it. Him and Paul Burke are a family. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so really and truly, James wanted to run the seat for PNP from Anthony Hilton was there, but him never. PNP could accept him because from long time he has always had this bad behavior. James believe him is a bad man, you know. Yeah. Him like to bad up. Yeah, him like to bad up people. Remember the same man we can't travel. In 2009, during the era of Bruce Golding, he was under investigation, major investigation, right, for incidences of violence in St. Thomas.
What?
Affidavits were brought to Miami, and I'm going to send you the article right as we come off the phone. Yeah?
Yeah.
Affidavits were brought, and this is not alleged information because it was published during the time. Yeah? There were affidavits which persons were going to the United States seeking remember, when you're seeking asylum, you have to say the reason you're seeking asylum, yeah?
Yes.
And there were persons who were saying that they felt threatened by him. There was a lawyer named Mr. Rowe, yeah? David Rowe, yeah? He used to come and the ear with Lambert Brown and everybody and would tell people how dangerous this guy is because of the cases you'd have had to file for clients fleeing from St. Thomas. So when you hear the mayor talk, that's why he can't do nothing because the general public don't know him because when him come out and behave like him is this nice, well dressed to put together businessman.
Right.
The only one with difference with him and the other one, the one in Portland more out in the public. Yeah?
Okay.
But he moves very silent. Because he used to be big and brave, but from the Americans take him visa, him stop make nice. The man,
that one they call him.
Him and a prominent minister, right? Bought a house together, yeah. And in Miami during their time when they were in government in 2007, right? Between that era, but it was around 2009. The same time him buy the house, at the same time him lose him rights to go.
My goodness.
So he has never seen the house that he purchased.
That's wild.
In Miami.
Himself, no.
No, man. So I really, as I go, because I know I don't want to hold up the program the whole night.
Right.
But I want
you always get some fresh detailed info and so.
Yeah, man. When you're dealing with
have
these
more
guys,
leverage on the program.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you.
You see, yeah, man. You see, when you're dealing with these guys, because the thing is, and let me tell you why I'm convinced Herbert Williams is going to win, and what people have to understand that's happening in Jamaica. This election is not about who is going to be prime minister. This election is who wants to control the economic order of Jamaica to ensure people stay poor. Yeah, and the people of Jamaica have to choose who they trust to transfer the wealth of Jamaica to them. Whether them trust Master 28 or they trust Mark Golin, who has shown a proven track record that him can deliver. Yeah, the JLP is not running back because the JLP wants to serve the country. Now they are running back to protect their loot. When you see when a man is thieving, right, and the first thing him a do, if him have nothing hide, him thief and him hide it way, him going to come back to the crime or the scene of the crime eventually because of them hide him. They want to come back into garden house to cover up what they have looted.
Why?
There's a lot, brother. When you look at the amount of Jamaica should not be in the position, and I am not afraid to say I support the PNP, but it is not that I hate the JLP. I have friends in the JLP, but what they have done to Jamaica over the last 9 years, it has retarded the country. And people have to look objectively. It's not about just because partisan politics.
Right,
Yeah?
right.
Because partisan politics has never helped Jamaica, to be honest. Yeah? It has never helped Jamaica. But the major problem that Jamaica faces now, and this is what the people have to think about, a crisis in leadership. Jamaica should not be in the position that we're in. The people of Jamaica suffered work with Sister P in 2012 to 2016 to make sure the economy could be a bit balanced, Yeah? Now that the people should be reaping the rewards, it's the JLP and them close friends who have been reaping the rewards. And that is what is creating the problem in Jamaica. The housing thing is the next one. Look at how Mark Golden plans for housing. Every person in Jamaica needs to listen what Mark Golden is talking about housing. Under this JLP administration, if they are allowed to lead, you will never, mark my word, as a young person, be able to own a house in Jamaica.
I believe that.
Never.
I strongly believe that.
Because they have monopolized. This is the same thing him tell about the onion.
They have monopolized
the
housing industry.
They have monopolized it. Yeah. They have monopolized it and also monopolized it as well, meaning in terms of monopoly.
Right.
Meaning couple companies are operating under their own franchise.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have driven up the price of real estate in Jamaica artificially, When you look at a 2-bedroom in Kingston, selling for $35 million, these people sick in them head?
Yeah, that's good. 35
million.
Yeah. No, that's crazy for real, but you don't really think about it. I mean, and it has happened in the last 10 years.
Yes, because they are the developers. When a woman can be building up how much apartments up a lease flat and can't tell you where the money come from.
And in that situation, Rattigan really brought down everything about that situation.
Yeah, that's where the money. That's where they can't tell you where the grants. Jamaica has got the most monies as a Caribbean country during the COVID.
Where's all that money?
They can't tell you where the COVID money has gone. And then look people to tell them third term and and friend them should get is prison term. Yeah? There should be no third term for them because what they have done have really did mash up the economy. And all I can say, brother, keep up the good work, right? Because you're doing an amazing work, man. Trust me, you really, as I say, everybody have the style, yeah? And I respect your style. Because with the visual learners, they can't say them not see it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, man. So all the best, man, and keep up the good work.
Alright.
Cool.
Come on, class prefect in a head boy, Always insightful. I mean, when you know, a lot of the things he said to me, I mean, I listen, I don't know of them, but I listen. I'm the type, when I see the things happening, I go, oh, that's what he was talking about. That's what I do, It's when I see the evidence come out, and it all bursts out. They say, say, Edward, they tell me, say, such and such and such. And the pieces of the puzzle start to come together. So you have to appreciate, yo, it is what it is in the world that we live in. You have some people that is in the know that actually have connections, and you have people that don't have connections. I am well within my boundaries of what I know and don't know. And that's a lot of things I don't know. This is all new to me. You know, this whole political landscape, even some of the historical details, it's all new to me. It's all new to me. All new to me, trust me. So I really appreciate Edward's contribution to the show there. Yes, yes. My good people, it has been fun. I don't know if anybody else wants to call in. I always have a lot of work to do, especially when I do 2 live streams and I have 10 uploads to put up now, or 12, and I'm not complaining. I appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate everybody's support. I'm definitely not complaining. All I ask is that you guys continue to support in the ways you can. But please remember that there is a donation. There's a donation option, ladies and gentlemen. You have the Cash App. All right, the Cash App is in the description of the video. What is the description of the video? Let me show you. For those who don't know what I mean when I say description of the video, I guess this is what Headboy is talking about, the visual teaching. Because if you don't show people, hey, what the mama doing, right? So let me show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, I like basketball, right? Alright, so let me go to one of my videos. Alright, just gonna pick a random video. Alright, so oh wow, I'm on the wrong side of the screen. I have to move my camera. I'm on the wrong side of the screen. I'm blocking. My bad. I'm blocking, y'all. My bad. Let me bring myself over here. I'm blocking. My bad. Alright, so in this video, when you scroll down, you see this area that says 3K views 1 day ago. Right, so when you press that and you click it, oh come on, not the hashtag, stop. Yes, when you go on this area right here, it says more. This is the description. At the top of the description, you have donate to Cash App. This is the Cash App name. Right? That's the Cash App name. You guys can screenshot this if you want to. This is the PayPal. This is the PayPal name. Obviously, you see the links for the Cash App. You see the links for the stream elements, right? Which is the donation for the PayPal link. This is the name of the PayPal, Bolo 876J. This is the Zelle information. This is the email. This is the email, right? These are the options to support the platform monetarily. It's in the description. Also, when I am live, which I am right now, when I am live, at the top of the screen here, as you can see, you see that pinned, this comment that is highlighted, all of the information is right there, ladies and gentlemen. So once you click on that pinned link, you can go ahead and, support however you want to support. Alright? So for the people that don't know, when I say in the description, that's what I mean. And when I say the link is pinned, right here, so in the live chat, is what I mean by that. Alright? Alright. Wonderful. I don't want no surprises tomorrow. TVJ News today. But I'm good. Let me see. Alright, the Mentor School Challenge Quiz. School Challenge Quiz. Magic behind the scenes. Bounty Killer. I noticed in the weekend the news cycle slows down a lot. Alright. I got a call. Hold on. Pleasant good night.
Yeah, what about General Bolo?
Blessings. You have to turn up something in the
Take it
background
down.
here.
Speaker.
You hear me?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on, I hear it better now?
Yeah, man. You know, in the background now. It's like, you know, hear myself.
Yeah, man, what about General?
Yeah, man, that's our respect.
Yeah, man, we love the fire, man, you see it.
Straight.
Yeah, man, I listen to the program, yeah. Cause you still alive, though?
Yeah, man, I'm still alive, man.
Yeah, aye. Yeah, man, we are listen to the program, man, but yeah, listen to the General a while ago. He might make some real talk, but one of the thing we have to look forward to, like one man kind of farming, them farming there is no more, you know.
Okay.
Right now we have to come together.
Everything in our unity, everything in our unity always multiply more. Like
Yeah,
energy,
we have to come
energy
together.
and love we put tonight, you know?
Yeah, here what we need to do now. We have to unite the thing as a race of people, cause you know we can't give the government that a Marky G one more chance, you know, to see where the government them really, because in a real life the whole of the government them come and feel the race of people. So we still could hope, you know, in a Marky G, and we won't go hope say him now gonna come feel way again. But as a race of people we have to get together. Even if we get together and we jump up on money like how we throw a partner and them thing there. Keep round Robin, we have to get together and buy for every one tractor. We have to get together and, you know, buy some equipment where can extend the thing, cause I understand the general I say sometimes the thing get cheap, but right now the world itself they're on a quick sale thing. So quick sale, small profit. The Chinaman kind of style. That around the world I know.
As a people still, we're very light years behind, you know.
Yeah, that's why I say unity I gotta do it, you know. And bring us forward so we unite as a race of people. Because enough money there at Jamaica.
What?
Whole heap of money. Enough money there at Jamaica. And now the ghetto them as poor as the ghetto them is millions of dollars in the ghetto. Go in the ghetto, man, have BMW, Benz, everything, same place in the ghetto. Man, I live in the ghetto and the AC. Man, you see me?
Yeah.
The thing turn up. So, as a race of people, we just have to unite, come together. We start buy ourselves some equipment. Farmer them come together. So they come together and you try to use the money to go take away a man girl. Or for go in a dance, you go say you can buy the most buckle. Or whatever it is.
Well, I never really find work for idle hands.
Cool, no man. So that the money I do over the years, bro. I don't lie, me I tell talk truth, no man. The money I use for buy. You see me? The money I go a year bank, bro.
Yeah.
Even the artists them make whole heap of money and what them do. None for them no use the money for help the race of people. None for them give back something in but when them a give back, it not help the race.
Touch a point a while ago. And they get me a thing. You know, say the artists them, the amount of money with them generate, and if they come together, then should have control more of them destiny as a collective.
Them can control the destiny of the country, bro. the artists them don't know how powerful them is. But where I think a man do, a man use the money for muggle upon them one that. Take with a man the girl, sleep with a man the wife, do that. Every man a muggle upon the next man, so.
Greed,
You know,
greed is the other thing really.
and like ego and a greed. Ego are the problem, bro. Ego are one of the problem. You see me?
Yeah.
And because of the ego, I don't know if the slavery I don't know what. But the ego itself lead we down a path where even we as man lose ourselves. You see me? Because I not only the artists them alone do it. Normal man do it. Normal man take him one money and can't go a year bank. Normal man take him one money and can't go buy a shoes or a pants just to mug up on the next man.
And when they make some real money, first thing they do,
I take it and go waste it,
buy
bro.
one car, bro. And,
you see me? So
and we never get no real economical education, financial education.
No, you see.
To make
So
wise
I think
decision because
I think that
I carry the biggest liability, you know, brother. First you have to put gas in it. By the time as it come off a lot, it start depreciate. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah.
So we have to learn, bro, and we're old enough. We're old enough, we're rich enough, bro. We're rich enough as a nation, because Jamaica a rich nation, bro. But I think the mindset, you know, with the older generation. I mean, I go say the older generation, you know, because we can't blame it for education, bro, because the people them in the 40s and the 50s, bro, the people them that set it, bro. I born as a youth and I come see Jamaica with whole heap of factory. I come see Jamaica and make a whole heap of thing, brother.
Where all of them factory there? Where all of them something?
Them something that move out Ghana, China, man. They move out Ghana, China, you know.
Yo, me can't believe say we don't even make one brief on Jamaican underpants.
We used to make all of them things there, bro.
I mean, I talk about in the age of branding, what we actually
well, may I tell you, so we used to make all them things that just right in the 90s, and in the 90s, them lockdown. Them lockdown them thing there in the 80s, in the 80s. The things them lockdown. You see me got enough thing in a bro. Even where we see the man them at this Gleaner, you know, bro. And in a real life, Gleaner company, forget this car, Gleaner company, sell out Jamaica people. You see me?
Also.
Gleaner company know what Darrell Vard's father do to the race of people. The whole of the industrial machine them. Where they dung a free zone. We used to make Levi's jeans and Ian's clothes them and t-shirts. Right down a free zone down a wharf. Before them lit down a free zone down a wharf. So the whole of the industrial sewing machine them used to them. Darrell Vard's father carry them go hide them right across in our building.
What?
Across from Gleaner. The whole of them stay there and supposed to rot down by now. Gleaner can't tell me say them don't know say that they so Gleaner they cross the road from it. Me as a little youth come up and see that and come realize the blood clean. And here say Darrell Vard's father with control the whole of down of that and carry the whole of the machine them. Go put in a building, cross the road from Gleaner. And Gleaner keep them secret. The Gleaner forget this.
Wow.
First, you see me?
I hear them something now.
And like nobody, enough people don't know them things, but people know where the sewing machine them. Them not come out of the country. Them the same place down there. Same place for North Street down a town of them there, bro. You see me?
But if you follow every Wilmington, the Gleaner. Gleaner now support the JP, so
maybe now support it now, bro. But the Gleaner mix up in a hanky panky So you have a thing when name retribution, where the things where you do, You ever hear them say the things
Yeah,
where
me
you do, it
understand
may
what
not
you say,
affect you,
man.
it may affect your picnic or your picnic. So I one of them things that where I tell us from in the 80s, late 80s, I come up in the 90s. The man father carry them things they go hide over there, so bro. And I never hide them. Them just lock down the thing them and go store them away. The gleaner never come out one day and lick out and ball out and tell the nation of people, say, yo, where they must know say over there, so them there, bro. And many more things. I don't go that alone. So as me I say, me born come see Jamaica build things. Me born come see Colgate factory. I build things, bro. We are build own too. I build toothpaste and I ship out toothpaste out of the country.
My
We are
God.
build glass. Right, Arsenal, right, half Marcus Garvey drive this brother. I forgot up a 3 mile. Colgate use the right class of farmer live. When you come down a Ashanine Road, when you come a Ashanine Road, we at Jamaica, the first deported car was built. All know it down a Ashanine Road over first serve well. The first deported Corolla or Nissan because of the same model. A Jamaica first it built. A Siaga me could never sign. Never sign off the contract or maybe the car would have been a Jamaica. Right at Ashanine Road. If you go over Servwell off of Ashanine Road, I don't know if you know Ashanine Road there. You know Ashanine Road there?
No.
Marcus Garvey drive, man, I know 3 mile, man.
Oh,
You know long a
3
wharf,
mile,
brother.
3 mile. Yeah.
You pass the train track there, so bro.
Yo, let me tell you something.
And come up with
You see the naming of the roads and like, no, I don't mean that. We can't
If
call it
you're
like
not,
that.
if you're not city man,
You
maybe
know,
you
man, a
know, but
city
you see me.
man. A city
Well,
man.
maybe you're that still, if you're
Man,
not
a
city
city
man,
man,
but
bro. But when they
don't
name one place that where it's a monumental place, oh, okay, now that's you know where you're at.
yeah, man, right down a wharf, right cross, right
Yeah,
behind
man.
Tim's Penny Airport, there's some man.
Yeah,
A
man.
be a factory used to there, them place there, brother. West Indies glass, We are build glass buckle, We are build glass buckle for the whole Caribbean. Jamaica used to build all of them things, brother. We are build steel out of Spanish Town, so. Steel factory used to there, Jamaica, build steel, We are grow our own rice and reap them things there. Them things they are just down there, so bro. Them things they are just right down there, so in the 70s, 60s. So we can't say education because if you check the race to the day, we the race more educated to the day than them people. Them people will go to school for 6th grade. No for them people who were born way down there, so. I am old lady. No 6th grade, man. A 6th grade, them never used to pass 6th grade, bro.
That's crazy to think about how far we have to.
You see me? Grade 6, them done school. Till it go a all school, 9th grade. Till it go a high school and them break high school to get
Community college and
to reach So the race today is more educated.
Right.
But
Them have more educational opportunities now.
Yeah. So we can't say education because if we say education, the race now is way more educated than the race of the 50s and the 40s.
You have to think about one aspect we have to think about, is the type of education in general. So you may say,
yeah, but bro, the type of education it not change, bro. I agree that things get more modernized, but I still maths, English, science, and social studies are still them things they are around the place. Yeah, you have some little more thing, but them things they are the basic. You can't get it from that social study, which is coming like physics.
Yeah, but
see me?
To me, there is a lot of things that has been taken out of the educational system that were fundamental. That were fundamental, like more practical things. You see, like when you say people used to build them, like make them own clothes, like sewing was a thing. You feel me? I deal with in our education system when them take out. You feel me? I deal
Yeah,
with.
but it go back to the unity. Because watch this now.
No, well, listen what me I say.
Watch this
It's
now.
not so
Watch
much
all I know, bro.
in terms of
Remember saying now.
certain type of education, you know, really have nothing to do with the unity, you know. You have to do with who are running system. Then take out them things there because
No, but it now have
they don't
nothing to
want to
do. It
push
now
that.
have nothing to do with the system, man. It have to do with the youth them too. You see our youth them last them way. Me don't know if for this internet or this what, but our youth them last them way.
We can't
We don't
blame
know
the
if I two
internet.
them stop get beaten.
Everything have a
or
pros and
what.
a cons, but we can't blame the internet for what going on with the youth. We can't
Cause
really
the youth
blame
them
it.
can't hear what now, bro. Bro, remember when me a youth, seeing that time in the 90s when I come up in a teenager. Just left school and thing. At the early part of the 90s. Seeing? I watch enough of my friend them, bro. I tell me, say them couldn't go work for certain kind of money. You hear me? I tell you. And the same money with my friend them, I tell me, say, yo, them time I get like 15 bills a week. And them way there, 15 Jamaican bills a week. Can't do nothing. But it's not about the nothing where it can do, bro. Because if you look upon the nothing where it can do, you're stuck one place and never move, bro.
Still now
because the whole of my friend them, bro, them basically the same place where me left them when them say them can't work for that, bro. And I end up with a skill, end up with a trade. And I come home from work with me little 15 bills and them still a beg me a bills, bro.
Yeah, that part.
You see me? And the same money I tell you say him can't work for 15 bills. You know?
So I really laziness then.
And them things
lack of vision. Yeah.
The youth them last them way to, bro. That's why politician can end up a style them.
A style
That's
them,
why
yeah,
them
one for $5,000 and
$5,000.
$10,000. You're right.
And them give politician pay if you get $30 million a year and 20 million and all politician give $5,000 on a box food and come ball out pan thing. You see me? You them last them way to, bro. Cause what? You have a little tailor in the community. And the youth them that look down for the tailor. You never want a tailor bill of pants give him no more.
No lie.
And you never want a shoemaker bill of shoes give him no more. And him now realize, brother, yeah, you now buy from the one man you him now have a factory. Him now have industrial machine. But him is a shoemaker still a build the Clarks and the Nike, them and the Jordan, them. The Louis Vuitton and the Rare. Shoemaker same way, bro. But him just have a factory where him put out more. You get where I come from,
Yeah,
bro,
man.
G?
I understand.
So you nah go make a tailor bill in my pants no more. A girl nah go and dress maker. A them thing they kill certain thing, bro. A youth no want him hand dirty because a girl no want him when him fingernail them black and him hand
They want
grease
to
up
put the
and
brand
red.
name on a piece of material.
Yeah, me I tell you. He hand grease up, man no want him hand grease up because a girl nah go want him no more. So him no want to learn little mechanic to fix a car, bro. But him want a car.
That is true.
The thing gets so crazy, bro. Well, we can't blame it for education no more because the education don't change, bro. Yeah, me agree say things modernize, bro. Them want to modernize the thing. Like how they modernize a car. So they modernize the thing. And it the same thing are tricky, but you now realize, brother, how much English, social study and science. Social study are the same thing we da call physics, bro. Science are the same thing we da call technology, like, you know.
Yeah, man, I understand what you're saying.
You see me? Maths and English remain the same. Nothing can them. And them four class they can't. Them can't. And them they run the world, brother. Yeah. Either you're gonna do engineering, either you're gonna know your history, You can do maths and read and everything, bro.
But you are going to know my boss. I put it, you know. I want to share a little video and then me go in after reaction and I post this, that good reasoning. You know, me have one thing, so I can post it that thing. But I got add on something to it and then I can go on my bed, you know. Because I work for this, you know.
Yeah, man, I say I heard, man, because we watch the thing, them, and we keep up, man, and we in tune and ready for everything, you know, ready for Mark Golden take over the thing, because, you know, we are watch Mark Golden as a little youth, we are growing and say, yo, them money, it's something about them money, bro. We see how Deering, Bunting, and Golden was so successful, you know, and the man put himself, you know, in the ring, so we ready. Ready, bro. Ready for go back a yard. Ready for everything. Ready for work and make the thing. Ready for go back with some idea. Because we have the idea, then we come out here and we see how the world around and we have the idea. Give we a chance, we come back home and come take over our country, bro. And grow our country. We could bring back the things, them, we could bring back the wealth, them, a whole heap of people from Jamaica out here have wealth and want to go back. Youth them to change up their mentality now, bro.
Remember say
stop hurt off the people them, bro. The people them come out here and work hard and feed enough for uno. You know much of uno don't know much of them youth they down there the people them feed, bro, and take care and them same one come back and kill the people them. Stop the fuck, bro. And make a country grow and make a move the country, bro.
Yeah, man. Respect
them and the grand youth and everybody. And I say, alright, man, we chat tomorrow, bro. I go and watch the thing, you see it?
Alright, the boss. Respect.
Alright, I say, alright, Bolo, respect. Yeah, man.
Yeah, my people, big up the caller, you know. Big up the caller. More, that's something, yeah. Listen to this. I've been listening to it that somebody sent me, you know.
One of the draw shaggy all over.
Andrew, Usain Bolt deserves better.
About? In a matter like this, what is your silence about? One of the draw shaggy all over the place. The whole of them draw shaggy all over the place. If you bust a man to charity money, the money when raised to the people them. Uno never did silent. Uno never did silent every minute, all because you can't get the money for a shaggy. Uno do all kind of things that mean. Uno pray disgrace for the money label my Steve. Uno say uno want the money. And now, Usain Bolt money miss and uno silent. Uno silent. Andrew, tell me something. You walk all over the place, you take up other country business for your head. I saw you deal with the legend. Andrew.
I like that lady. I like your reference to Shaggy. I like the argument already. Because you see what them they do to Shaggy. And then when I encourage people why they don't come back and invest in the country. Now the legend come back and put this money in the country. And look what happened. And no one is silent. So when they were not investing, you guys was making a lot of noise. Now them invest and lose their money. Example, you see about and the 200 plus other people. No, you guys are silent. That's unacceptable. But let's continue.
And you mean rate how you deal with the legend because $12.7 million US get take from Usain Bolt just like that in the country of Jamaica in an institution, SLL or whatever they name. And you, the Prime Minister, very silent about it. You tell me say you know about it then. Because silence means consent. Andrew, let me tell you something. I am so disappointed with you. Because if something like this can happen on this island, and you as the Prime Minister can step forward and do nothing or say anything, and assure the people of Jamaica, say, yes, you'll get back with legend money, you're going to fix this, or at least help. Just say something, so we can even feel better. What I try to tell me about you. You're a thief too, Andrew. You who don't know about it. And me, I watch all of this press conference, so me, I see them on TV.
Shots fired. Damn.
Ball out! Whoa, yo. We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election.
Damn. What did you say?
Please help. Just say something so we can even feel better. What I try to tell me about you. You're a thief too, Andrew. You whole who don't know about it. And me I watch all of this press conference for me I see on the on TV. You whole who don't look confused. Me see guilt on the whole on the face. Everyone on split you see and more money. And then you no try if you take one yourself and I left one somebody like who don't know about the money. And see him we did want shaggy money. See him we did want shaggy money. Who did want the money where Shaggy raised for the pitney them. And all because Shaggy knows how not thief. The man knows how not cook. You can't get it out of Scotia Bank account. The 100 million just in there ready no yai. The 100 million just in there ready no yai. You can't get it out of it. So guess what? You no mind sharp. You no want to try send Shaggy a prison. All because I want this. So you couldn't get for Shaggy money. So you get for Usain Bolt money. We want it back. We want it back, and I don't care who never come back. What Andrew have to doing it? Where Andrew have a lot to doing it. Andrew run this country. So much money not supposed to be missing, and I knows like that. And Andrew run this country. But who no come out on the die-hearted labor right? Who no what about talk about? Who no come talk me in my mouth? Come talk me in my mouth. Andrew know about it. You can't too silent. He no let me say nothing else. Who no come talk me in my mouth? Cause me go always attack. We want back Usain Bolt money. And I don't like all the PM silent about this.
Help. We key out of the ladder.
We need your divine intervention. We're tired of the labor rights. We're tired of the green people.
But listen to me. Big up the government. Respect. But you see me? The truth is just the truth. I have to respect it. Our country now run right. Our country now run right. All who believe me, Bossa Blanc say blow. It's nothing.
We want back Usain Bolt $12.7 US. Everybody I talk about it.
How much money? I told 5.7 million. Something like that.
The whole world I talk about you, Andrew, this stand to yourself. Hello, Mr. Holness. Hello. Come on now. Come on now. Do better than this. Can we see you address other country business? Come on now. Come address this. I don't like how you're silent. It's not all about politics, then it's what it's all about. You hold a whole no TV man money. You hold a whole no TV.
Andrew Usain Bolt deserves better.
About?
Oh, well.
So there's a gonna, and I'm just touching quickly on those things. I mean, there's a lot. I could speak on every area if I needed to, agriculture and many other things. But essentially, we have a very difficult task ahead of us. Yeah. But if Jamaica doesn't get a change of government now, I don't know what kind of state we're going to be. You know, because we have a corrupt government.
Well, hey y'all, please remember to hit the like button. I know y'all come in sometimes and y'all forget, but the main thing, man, y'all gotta hit the like button, man, and share the live stream. Come on now, stop playing. Support. The like button is free, heard? Yeah, man, that's my time. I got some work to do. Hopefully, I will be able to finish up my job in the next 1.5 hours. Hopefully, I'll be able to finish up what I gotta do in the next 1.5 hours. The word is love. There was something I wanted to ask the Virgin a while ago, like on the overseas, and I forgot to ask him. Let's see what I call him. Something I never did really want to ask him on this about. We call him back. Yeah, me general.
Yo, my boss.
Like how you do overseas, you look like you're a man where still connected and the ears there to the street, so to speak. You hear anything about RT boss and can confirm nothing about what going with him? Come here saying get
you know, so I can't to confirm nothing because we don't really you know them kind of passa thing the way them man there.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah.
And them man the thing of some boy thing of some passa business.
Yeah.
You see me? We know they on them thing, they were far than them levels
Me
there.
not too follow them up now, you know. It's just that there is a prophetic word about him from the apostle Peter Chambers. You
Yeah.
see it? That is that.
Yeah, we hear what go on, car. You know, we're up on the up and race, so we kind of hear some little thing, but two of
Yeah.
them are cloud chaser, bro.
Yeah.
You see me, them are cloud chaser.
Me say it's a thing what them do on a regular. You see me?
Yeah,
So,
man, be a mix up and be a pass them the pan, man. For them thing, you know. Them not deal with no liberty, and no.
yeah.
You see me?
Alright, my
Cause enough of
brother.
them are, let's see enough of them are going on people coach, stuff of them living in, and I not talk him, cause I don't know nothing about him.
Right.
You see me? But enough of them are people coach, and you see me? We pass them levels, the brother.
Alright, my boss. That's a
Big,
40
you
the
see
word.
me?
Now obviously the
Yeah,
next
man.
word. That is it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, East Kingston, I see them place that alone something, you see me? I want
Okay.
connect, you
You
see
see
it?
a
Yeah,
word
man.
up top.
I want link, I want connect, so you don't know.
No, Joe.
Teamwork, you see it?
That is it.
Yeah, man.
Alright, my
Yeah,
boss.
man. Alright, I say I heard that.
Yeah. Alright, man. Hey, thank you guys. The 200 plus people that hit the like button. The word is love. Appreciate y'all. For the others that came and just watched, hey, thank you too. You know, hey, you came and watched. All right. I don't know why y'all don't hit the like button. I guess, you know, y'all just don't. I don't know. I don't even want to think about it. Appreciate everybody. And for the few donators that I have, man, listen, you guys hold a special place in my heart. And for the person that want to donate and they can't donate because they don't have cash app and all that type of stuff, trust me, the Lord is going to figure out a way. The Lord is going to figure out a way for the doors to be open when they are supposed to be open. You know what I'm saying? And let's let the Lord guide you, man. Let the Lord guide you, man. All right? I am open to all the blessings and abundance that this platform can, present to my life. You already know. So, peace and blessings. Y'all have a good night and sleep well. Pray. You know what I'm saying? Give thanks for life. We're still here. You know what I'm saying? So, it's still God's plan. Once you're here, it's God's plan. You know what I'm saying? If you're not here, that was still God's plan. You're just not here. So, you got to give it up to God all the time. All right. You guys have a wonderful evening. And thank you for joining in. And see you on the next one, which is probably going to be dropped in the next couple hours or an hour from now. Because, man, oh, man, got a lot of premieres to drop. See y'all later, man. I got work to do. See y'all later, man. Peace.